Ready to commence?
I was born ready to commence, but what are we ready to commence? That's Beefy Boys number 107. Tonight on the show, big night. I'm gonna bitch about WoW again. Shocker. No Kino corner this week though. No Kino corner.
Kino's gone.
Kind of a little bit of a twist to that though. There will be a lot of video game discussion because Geoff Keighley ruined summer again. Allegedly. I don't think so. I'm a big Keighley guy. In fact, they call me a Keighley head actually.
Wish you'd fucking keel over.
Shut the fuck up. Let's see what else we got. Might do a little what happens here, El Salvador edition. I tell you.
Kick popped up with us being live. I've never seen that before, and it said the episode title was Tevin Goes Thrifting.
Shit, I haven't updated it yet.
Yeah.
Well, that was last week's episode, but this week's episode.
2 weeks ago or no?
No, it was last week.
No, it was last week.
Okay.
Well, let's dive right in. We got any beefs? Anybody want to air some beefs?
Yeah.
Okay,
We got a beef.
Yeah, you go ahead. I need to update the title. You go ahead and air that beef.
Fuck Wendy's. They
again?
It wasn't so bad this time. What happened was I ordered for Tony and myself on the way back here from Knoxville, right? And when we do the biggie bags, usually the better deal is to get a Frosty. Although now they're charging for at least the cheaper bag of the two, a little 25% upcharge for the Frosty. The more expensive ones don't do that still, but either way, I upsized the Frosty in mine because I was going to try a big serving of their triple berry. I get there, the lady says they're just out of Frosties. Whether that means they're out of the mix or they didn't have any prepared, or they said fuck it and started cleaning the machine early, like McDonald's is known to do. I don't know, but she did give us just drink cups instead because that would be the alternative in the combo, and that's fine. And I think she upsized Tony's, but I still don't think it's the equivalent value of Frosties, right? And we wanted dessert, so eventually I did finesse her out of the last two sugar cookies they had in stock, and then they were out of cookies too. But I got the last two sugar cookies for myself and Tony.
There you go.
But it's annoying. It's it's only 9 p.m. Have the fucking Frosties in the stock, you know?
So true.
Like it's summer. People want fucking. That's probably why they're out if they are out. But they probably just start cleaning early, so maybe not.
Oh, look. Hey, Tim, hold on. Just pause you there. Tim, their evil twin is in chat.
Look who it is.
Uh-huh.
Who showed his face in these parts?
Look who showed up.
Who dragged himself here this time.
Dragged himself out of bed. Got Joseph in chat too. Whole squad here.
Yeah. All right. Well, continuing, right? Continuing.
Right.
Anyways, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I mean, she gave it to me when I asked, but I feel like you should be kind of preemptively as a service employee being like, hey, what else can I give you to make up for our company's mistake, which doesn't come out of my fucking paycheck, so you should just give it to me anyways.
Right. Could I perhaps throw it back for you?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Was that a lead up to something, or was that?
Yeah, was there a follow up there, or is it Discord crashing?
No. I was just saying, in no Frosty, you should be able to fuck the Wendy's employee.
Oh, right. Well, the thing is, this Wendy's has much nastier employees than the other one too. Like the one I usually go to feasibly has some reasonably young female employees. This one was all like old people and undesirables, if you will. So it's in the worst side of Maryville. So because it was a different route I took. I mean, I could have gone to the other one. It probably wouldn't have taken much longer to go to the other one, but whatever. They probably would have been faster at preparing the food, actually. But nonetheless. And Tony, you had a beef here too, right? You want to go in on that?
I mean, mine wasn't related to Wendy's. If that's.
I thought you said you had a new beef about the lack of sauce or whatever, but maybe you meant something else.
No, that's just me generally reviewing the food.
Okay, well,
my beef is something completely different.
I see. Well, all to say, also the saucy nugs, they kind of skimp on the sauce. They're not good enough to get again. I mean, it's fun to try, but it's a gimmick. Just go to Wingstop if you want sauce nuggies. They're better at it. All right, do yours now.
All right, so I today decided, I've had my car for about 2 years now, and I've never taken it to a car wash. So, today I'll go to a car wash. Went to one of those like self-service ones. Well, it's like mostly self-service. The like Janny employee like checks your ticket
Yeah.
when you pull up. But so I went to that, rated super high on Google Maps and whatnot. They all say it cleans their car great. I pull through. I'm like, all right, I'm probably going to do this once a year, if even. So I get their like Gigamax package, like $30, because like the cheapest one was $20. So I was like, it's fucking $10 more. So I'll do the full shebang. And I get through. Once it's finished cleaning, I pull over another like fucking self-serve vacuum station to look it over and whatnot. And it did a terrible job. There's still dirt all over my car. I was pretty pissed.
So wait, so this is the type where you go through the automated like tunnel and then you do the manual cleaning afterwards, or?
Yeah, there's like vacuums to do the interior of your car after
Yeah.
if you want to. Which I mean, I don't fucking do that, but
So you're saying that the machines in the tunnel suck ass, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it didn't really like it cleaned off most of like the top level dirt, but anything that was like bug corpses and whatnot that are a bit stuck on there, like it didn't do jack shit to that. So that was annoying. It also had like an area on the back that just completely missed entirely. There was still just like generic dirt on there.
You're gonna have to go to one of those locations where the Guatemalans like hand scrub your car.
I'm gonna have to do. See, I got beef with the car wash. We find out their names. We all know that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where are they?
Well, like car botch because they botched washing.
Get 'em.
Car.
Get them.
Idle Wave Auto Spa. They suck. Do not go there.
Idle Wave.
They are also LGBTQ plus friendly, so I probably should have known.
Yeah,
Why does a car wash need? Never mind.
It's because if you're gay and you go there, they'll like give you like an enema before you do like demonic gay sex stuff. They'll clean you out. That's what they do there.
Huh?
That's what they mean by that. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. That's what they do.
Is that like people with the air hose out in front of like gas stations?
Exactly. Yeah. And hey, I don't like it. I don't like that they do this, but that's what it means. Okay, that's what they're doing.
Many are saying this apparently.
Anyways.
All right. Well,
that sucks. That place sucks. We'll deal with them eventually.
They'll be dealt with in time.
Yeah.
Harshly.
Yep.
Tim?
I do have a beef, but it's probably best suited for RBL.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'm still processing the events of today, what happened, and what my employees.
Oh, is this the Kentucky thing?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Classic Kentucky.
Fucking Kentucky.
Kentucky by way of North Carolina.
All right.
Actually, this was more North Techie Lackey, but we'll save that for RBL.
I got beef.
Yeah.
Well, this son of a bitch.
Ooh, not a big fan of that place.
Not a fan of the Zuldrak. All right,
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah, you're streaming on.
been on a big WoW kick here lately, boys. Big WoW kick. All right, and I'm talking like I've been hitting up the retail a little, very little. I've been hitting up the Cata Classic, which, by the way, don't get me started on my Cata Classic apologism tour, okay? Because I will go on it. It was a. Listen, if you had to follow up the two of the three greatest expansions in WoW history, you'd be considered a failure as well, okay? But in isolation, in a vacuum, not that bad. Great zone design outside of the underwater place.
In a vacuum on the very last patch in terms of systems of Cataclysm.
Yes.
Just have to add that asterisk. It is using the end patch of Cataclysm.
Right, but okay, all right. Imagine this. All right, imagine this, Tony. All right. Let's set the scene. I've broken into the White House, right? Devin's already dead. I shot him first, just on principle. I have a gun to your head, right? And you can't overpower me for many reasons, but also because there's an entire Navy SEAL hit squad outside waiting to take you down if you do. All right? Gun to your head. I say, I'm only letting you go if you play through one of these expansions. And I list Kata or BFA. Which are you picking?
Now, when you say play through, are we talking like the full Tony experience, like hardcore rating and set expansion all over again, or just like a casual playthrough?
Casual.
Because I think if you said like hardcore rating, I'd have to go BFA because I was fond of BFA. But I think casual, since I've literally never done Kata, it'd have to be Kata.
There you go. Oh, okay, gun to your head, Kata or Shadowlands.
Shadowlands, because there's nothing to do in it, so it'd be over pretty quick.
I'm talking casual. That includes leveling.
Yeah. Includes what? What are we including in Kata?
Wait, you would literally rather do like level through Bastion, or I don't know where you went, but you would literally level through Bastion instead of Hyjal?
Yes, because it took like 4 hours to hit max level, and I'd be done.
Okay. All right. You know what? Okay. Whatever. Listen, back on point. So,
Am I wrong?
yeah, you are, because Shadowlands sucked. It was just
If I'm
boring.
being forced to do something, I'd rather do the thing that's shorter.
Right, but it was boring and short. Kata was longer and at least fairly interesting.
Let's be real here. I'm not a fucking WoW quester.
I bet you don't even read the quest text.
Mostly don't. No.
Days.
Alright.
My way of getting context on the story is by doing the raids.
All right. Well,
Do you read the quest text?
me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Me.
I read the quest text. I talk to NPCs along the way. Did he fucking leave? Base. That's a little base. That's a little base. He didn't want to have any part of that. Anyway, so let's get back on the point. All right. So yeah, I've been playing the Kata. I've been playing the welcome back. I've been playing I've been playing on TBC private server as well, right? I said let's run it back with the TBC. Because it's been a minute. I missed TBC Classic on retail, or not retail, but official Blizzard servers. So I was playing on Stormforge, which is okay. It's a 3x. Apparently, the Horde side is all apparently when Blizzard stopped.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you've been back for like a minute.
My like fucking headphones broke for like 3 minutes, so
Oh,
I missed your entire rant.
oh, I thought you were so disgusted that I read quest and talked to NPCs. You just left.
No, I actually wanted to ask if you use the like add-on that like does AI voiceovers for all the quest text.
Is that a thing?
It is a thing. I don't know how much it works with, but I have seen them.
Well, I have to look in. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna look into that after the stream. No, I'd gone on and I was talking about how I was playing on a TBC private server now, and apparently I learned this just the other day. After they banned China and Russia from WoW or whatever, they all apparently went to this private server, or a lot of them did, on Horde side specifically, which is rough because I'm hey, big Cinderai guy, big Cinderai. That's Blood Elf. For those of you that don't know, okay, I know you know, but I'm just some of our dear listeners and viewers and friends may not know what a Cinderai is. Cinderai is the
gay eye.
the Thalassian name for the Blood Elves. A little, little lore knowledge there for you, buds. Anyway,
This isn't interesting.
yeah, shut the fuck up. You're not interesting. Yeah, to the TBC, it is unfortunate. So I've gone Alliance. There's plenty of English people English speaking people on Horde as well. You can also like buy gold straight from people, which is cool. I like that as well. Anyway, way off point here. I want to talk about this sumbitch. So I've been doing Cata Classic, and I've been leveling it. I'm not boosting. I'm not paying a bunch of money to boost character. Fuck that. That's gay. So I leveled through Northrend. I just want to go on record. Big Borean Tundra guy. Big Borean Tundra guy. Okay.
Really?
I love Borean Tundra.
That's one of the.
That's a good area.
It's
Borean
a
Tundra
great
is
zone.
the west starting zone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I always thought Fjord was like way more.
Howling Fjord is more Kino, but Borean Tundra is pure nostalgia for me because I actually played the Lich King beta, right? And oh my god, no, let me tell the story real quick. I played the Lich King beta, and I got into it and I played, and I remember specifically like where I was, and like the night. Or then like the next day, I can't remember. Probably the night like after I had gotten pretty deep into it, we left to go up to Gatlinburg, right? And like that whole little very nostalgic. Of course, this was back before like, cabins and shit had like Wi-Fi built in, and I didn't, have a laptop or anything, so I couldn't play it on the road, of course. But just very nostalgic. Right. Love it. It does look nice as well. I'm a big fan of like tundras. I think tundras are Kino in their own way. Howling Fjord also good, but Zuldrak.
Italian Fjord?
The Italian Fjord, yeah, hell yeah. But Zuldrak, all right. So you get here, all right, and the first few quests, okay, sure, whatever. But you get to this damn quest at this place called Voltaris, which is it's a necropolis, right? And I hate any quest where you're like either in a vehicle or you have to disguise yourself. But not just having to disguise yourself, but in this quest series, the disguise can fail. And it will fall off in the middle of fucking hostile shit. The amount of times I had to restart shit because it just decided the costume to fail. There was one where there was a lot of shit where you had to be in the costume and then you had to like control like a pet or something. And there was several things where if the pet you were controlling, when your costume failed, you lost the pet. And it didn't despawn, it would turn on you. Awful. Second to that, you had to keep going up from the Citadel or the Necropolis back down to the ground to summon a quest giver. Talk to him. The final boss was a bitch and a half. Oh my god, this zone sucked. And it was like that through the whole thing. Like there was just tons of these little weird, like they were experimental in this zone. Okay? They did a lot of experimental shit, which is a shame because the lore of Zuldrak, I think, is really cool, right? So for reference, for people who don't know about WoW lore, right? Zuldrak is the temple city of the Ice Trolls of the Drakari Empire. Okay, the Drakari Empire was one of the big troll empires, one of the great ones, right? It was them, the Gurabashi, the Amani. They were the big great empire.
Is there really such thing as a great troll empire?
Well, great in size and scope. Maybe not in morality or whatever. Anyway. So the basic story is they've been on Northrend, and they're one of the only groups of people who have like completely resisted the Lich King. The Lich King, of course, originally Ner'zhul, when he was sent to Azeroth. And by the way, when I'm talking about this, I'm completely ignoring Shadowlands lore on any of this because that's fan fiction. You can't convince me otherwise. Everything Shadowlands was fan fiction. So when Ner'zhul was sent to Azeroth and he landed in Icecrown, like he used his mind to like reach out and he corrupted all the humans. He corrupted a bunch of the other stuff, but the Drakari were from some of the only ones that he couldn't. However, as he got stronger, merged with Arthas, everything, blah, 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 and we get into Lich King, they're finally being taken over. Well, the Drakari, not really knowing what else to do, round up their gods, right? Because they have the Loa, which are the wild gods. I think the night. I think it's the night elves that call it the wild gods, but it's essentially that demigods. And they fucking murder them to steal their mojo to fight against the undead scourge. That's such a metal plot. That's so good, right? But this zone, not. It just doesn't, like, there's just too, it was too much, right? They were doing too much, as the kids would say. And just not a fan. Just not a fan. Not a fan. And that's honestly kind of my beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is what it is, though, you know? What else we got going on? Unless, does anyone else have any other beefs until we can move on?
Maybe we all pretty much had a chance to air our beefs at this point.
Yeah. Well, no Kino corner this way. I go through phases with movies, right? Where I'm like, oh, I could watch a movie every night. Till I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't know what it is. Who knows? But we got our Kino in another form this week. Summer Games Fest, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause.
Okay.
Are you clapping?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
My hands are full of burger, though.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna say this: it wasn't as bad as last year's. I thought this year's was okay. There was a lot of, we talked about it on Friday's show, a lot of slop of a certain kind. We won't get into that here, but
Cozy slop?
DEI slop.
Well, I prefer to call it ESG slop, but sure.
Well, we had this discussion on the show. It is what it is. Why is Chris Jericho trending? Oh God, what did he do?
Oh, what did he do now?
What did he do now?
What's that rascal up to?
Sometimes it's just like fucking trend for no reason at all.
Oh, their hating is on his wife. I don't like Chris Jericho for being in AEW, but I do like that he's like super duper like right wing Christian and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Almost makes up for him being Canadian.
Almost. Almost. Anyway, Summer Games Fest. We were going to stream this, but we got why bother?
Tevin was out in the town.
Tevin was out on the town. He was fucking bitches, allegedly. So we just kind of watched it independent. And it was all right. Well, let's go down what we had to see here. So we're doing Lego Horizon Adventures.
Fringe.
Who asked for this?
No one.
Does anyone?
Probably fucking Sonoids that like Coom because this is their literally only game they have.
Yeah, which
And
they
even that's
barely.
not using now.
Well, as I say, yeah, even barely because it's on. Yeah, I don't think Horizon, whatever this franchise is called, I don't think it has like that. It's not like, okay, so we've had what, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Like those are like timeless franchises, timeless IPs.
All things that are iconic.
Yeah.
That you say to anyone and they'll know what they've heard of.
Batman, Lego Batman, Lego Marvel, right? Like big shit. I'm pretty sure there's like a Lego Indiana Jones, right? Like timeless IPs that we all remember fondly from our childhood. And then for some godforsaken reason, Horizon Adventures.
Those are some, I believe, based off the Lego movie, which I've heard are very good, despite having not played them myself.
Okay, yeah, but that makes sense though, because that's actually
Right,
Lego.
yeah, their own content.
Yeah. And then Horizon Dawn for some inexplicable reason. Okay, sure, whatever. I will not be playing it, but
It's like doubly bizarre because I feel like every other Lego game has been targeted at a very wide audience, and this is targeted specifically at like PlayStation consumers.
even though it's gonna be on the Switch and the PC though. But I understand what you mean
Sure,
as
but
far yeah.
People who are invested in that game whatsoever are PlayStation users. So I don't know. It's like who's buying this?
Well, it's crazy because I feel like I never hear anyone talk about this unless it's to talk about how ugly the main character is. That's it. That's the only time I ever see this get brought up, is when people are dunking.
Well, she was famously made more ugly in the second iteration of the series.
Yeah. Oh, did y'all see that viral tweet, of course, from someone with the Palestinian flag in their name? That was like, why do women have to be pretty? Can't they just fucking exist? And it's like, okay, A, no. B, because I want to see hot bitches. When I play, listen, when I fire up my Xbox, I better see titties and ass.
Thing is, most women also want to see attractive women in media. Nobody actually likes seeing ugly people. It's only the brain-worn people who feel like they have to like score fucking, you know, with the people. They have to score with the people, if you know what I'm saying. People at the top. Who am I talking about? I don't know.
Who knows? We may never know. I do want to circle back to what we were discussing because Tony linked it here. They've got the voice over AI thing, and it works for a TBC though. So yeah, I could play this on my, as you quoted, gay ass private servers. I like that they specifically say turtle. I have a turtle face. It's not right now. I don't think it's even this year, but I have a turtle face coming. I can feel it. I can feel it in my soul. Anyway, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. We knew about this. We'd seen this. In fact, we played the beta, right? Or the alpha.
I know I did. I don't know if anyone else.
I played like a little bit of it. It's not great. It's rough, and I don't. What the hell did they do to my girl Hermione in this? Jeez Louise.
The character models are ugly as hell, and it's like this is something that should have been in Hogwarts Legacy because it is not enough content to stand on its own as a game.
Right. Yeah, and what's even crazy is it probably will be in Hogwarts Legacy 2, more likely than not, or maybe not.
The basic gameplay for this is, since you have to pick your position, and that's what you play for the whole match, is you sit in front of the goal for, however long a match lasts and move left, right, and up. That's your gameplay for, 5-10 minutes, whatever. Or you chase after balls and throw balls. Like, there isn't really gameplay.
Yeah, like Quidditch is like an incredibly simplistic game, right? It's just not. I think, can you play Seeker?
Yeah, you can play all the roles.
I feel like Seeker would be the only interesting move then, right?
Yeah, and even then, it's just, you're literally just chasing after the fucking thing. Like, you're flying in circles.
Right.
Like, it's nothing special.
Whatever. No More Room in Hell 2. Was No More Room in Hell that game that it was like, I think we briefly played it, like back when it originally came out. Because it was like super duper edgy because you could like kill kids or something. Like there was like child zombies. Does that ring a bell, Devin?
There's like 8 gorillion fucking games that are all identical to this, so who knows?
Yeah. 2011. Yeah, here we go, controversy. Inclusion of zombie children. Yeah, that was it. So this was like, when was this? 7. Oh, that's 2022. I feel like this had to have been like okay, so it's probably the Steam beta release. Yeah. Halloween 2013. This was like back when we were still like trying to figure out like what our thing was going to be, remember? Like 2013, obviously, It was kind of you, me, and Pigeon. And we were still trying to like figure out like what's our thing going to be, and we were like, "Oh, No Room in Hell, it's super edgy. We're going to try that." And then
I don't remember ever playing it myself though.
We played it like a little bit. And it wasn't that good because I feel like it came out around the same time as like 7 Days to Die, which was better, and we actually enjoyed that. And then obviously, Rust was, not too terribly long after.
Actually, no, I do remember one zombie game. I think it was like before we ever tried the Killing Floor or whatever. That was. I don't know. That whole era is a blur for me, but I do kind of remember experiencing.
I think it was this. I think it was this. I don't. We didn't really play a lot of other zombie games. I think it had to have been this. If it wasn't 7 Days to Die or Rust, it was this. Or Killing Floor. So, I don't know how I feel about a second one. I don't even remember what the first one looked like, but I mean, it looks cool, I guess. I don't know. Zombie games all kind of like look the same, right? There's only so much you can do with a zombie game, and I don't I don't like it. Doesn't feel like we're reinventing the wheel here in any like serious capacity, right? Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a and the characters are ugly as hell. Shocker. Which is so, fucking some swat of the weight on Twitter be like, oh, why should someone be hot in a zombie apocalypse? Because it's a fucking video game. It's a zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Fucking like we've gone past the realm of possibility here, sort of.
If you want to make them really mad, suggest that attractive people are on average more fit, like genetically.
Yeah.
So they'd be the survivors in a zombie apocalypse.
You know what's been on TV on Toonami is Zom 100. I talked about that I think earlier in the year. It was the zombie anime. Yeah, pretty good. I've been rewatching it. Man, fucking, you made me think it's like, oh, hot chicks. It's like both chicks in that could get it. One was German and she had boom. You know what I'm saying? It was. I heard her dubbed for the first time, and it's much funnier in English because maybe I just don't know what it sounds like, but Japanese people never really do the accents,
Right.
Like you hear a German person talking, they just sound Japanese. But you hear like a German person talking, and it's just like, oh, I want to kill the zombies, and it's like, hell yeah, brother. So, cuff bust. Oh, I remember this. This looked retarded. I don't even remember what this was.
This was like a fucking multiplayer Prison Break game.
Okay, that's not the worst idea.
Somewhat bizarre when I saw this trailer because they like announced it by saying it was by the guy who made the fucking Choo Choo Charles, was like a fucking horror game. And
yeah, I can see that. Oh, this is a Minecraft thing, isn't it? Like this is a Minecraft mini game. Prison Break? I think so. Or Gary's mod, or both. So
I don't think Prison Break is a very, unique idea, certainly.
She got some Zeppelins on her. Hell yeah, brother. Hey, high five. High five, Joseph. Give yourself a high five for that one. That was funny. Yeah, I don't give a shit about this. Fuck off. Oh yeah, Star Wars Outlaws. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna. I might pirate it. Maybe. Like if it ends up getting decent, but I'm not buying a single fucking Ubisoft game ever again. Ever.
No. Same.
No, like after the shit they pulled with the new Assassin's Creed, after the shit they pulled with a lot of stuff. But
I mean, yeah, they've been for a long time one of those studios that's like almost up there with I don't know, like EA or something in terms of like gamer hate. So I feel like
EA made bad games though, right? Ubisoft is still making playable games that look good. They're just retarded.
Not recently.
That's true.
They've been with fucking Skull and Bones or whatever it's called. They really buried their reputation completely, calling it a quadruple A game, and then it was just absolute fucking garbage.
Nobody talks about Skull and Bones because Sea of Thieves beat him to the punch so quickly. Sea of Thieves is a beloved game. It's good. It's fun. The loop gets a little repetitive. Maybe it's changed since then, but like it's very fun and it's a beautiful looking game. Sea of Thieves has some of the best looking water in any game ever. Like I don't want to be like that. Who's that one guy who like spurgs over like video game water? But I mean it no,
probably Alex. It sounds like an Alex thing.
Maybe it's an Alex thing. I don't know. But no, it's good. If Skull and Bones had come out when it was originally supposed to have, maybe, but it didn't. Whatever. We had this one dropped on us, so I feel like this was kind of the highlight that got passed over a little bit. Maybe because like RTS games are not RTS, turn-based games like aren't really a thing much anymore. But Civilization 7. I'm
gonna throw a hot take. Who cares? Like Civ 6 sucked. They haven't.
Well, maybe they learned. Who knows?
I'm actually gonna agree. I read a really good thread on Twitter a couple of months ago talking about like the very slow decline of the Civilization series.
I read that same thread like 2 days ago.
Oh, it's so good and it's so true, especially because he was right. Because like as you get into 6, where like they literally de-emphasize having like standing armies, like what? That's insane. That's fucking.
5 was peak Civilization, and there's no reason to go beyond that.
5 was good. 4 was really good. Was really good. But yeah, 5 was good as well. In fact, I'm thinking I might re-download 5. I'd re-download 5. Give it a little play. But yeah, 7, I don't know. If they, by the way, did y'all see Sid Meier? He's looking rough. I know he's like,
Which,
he's
like 70, so
he's on up there.
He's an old guy. Which one was it that they went from squares to hex like units?
5
Was
to
that-
6. No, it was
Okay.
5 had hex, but
Okay.
it was still good. It still had good mechanics. But
Well, because I think the hex was actually a good move. It made the
Yeah.
actual like
it was.
like plays a little bit more complex. But...
It was good, but then it was a massive step backwards when they went to like the whole like town defense thing. I never like it felt so wrong. I hated it so much. Isn't Sid Meier like super based IRL or something? Oh, he's Lutheran. I mean, he devout Christian. Okay, yeah, sure, but Lutheran though.
it's better than being anti-theist.
That's true. Oh shit! I'll do y'all remember the band Anne Berlin back in the day?
No,
They were pretty good.
No, I'm not 90.
wasn't my wheelhouse.
Shut the fuck up. I actually found out the other day that the lead singer of Anne Berlin quit Anne Berlin to go be a worship leader at like several churches. And I'm like, based. That's pretty based. So. Yeah, big Sid Meier guy, but we should stop making Civilization. Go make Sid Meier Pirates 2. That's all I want, man. Sid Meier Pirates was arguably one of my favorite games.
Mm.
Did you ever play it?
No,
Nope.
but I've heard good things.
Game's old.
2004, yeah, it actually is. It's a remake of a game from 1987. Oh God, woof. I don't know. That kind of actually has a little bit of soul. That has a little bit of soul.
Game's old.
You know, that's older than me. Anyway,
That's hard.
Neva. This was the Gris guy,
Yeah,
right?
never gonna play this.
Yeah, you damn right. Moving on. Black Myth Wukong. I hate China. I hate China. I hate China. I hate China. I hate China.
Though from what I've seen of it, it doesn't look that bad.
I hate China. I hate China. I hate China. Oh, I also hate fucking this bullshit. So they announced the new
VR.
Batman Arkham game. By the way, it's a fucking Quest 3 exclusive.
Quest 3 exclusive. Okay.
Like if it was just a VR game, okay, sure. I've got an index. This could be great. Give me a reason to break it out again, right? Nope. MetaQuest 3. Shut the fuck.
VR cucks are like fucking crypto cucks. and
No.
they're locking
Don't even put this on VR
VR
people.
sucks.
No,
VR sucks.
VR is cool, but fucking hardware exclusive
Yeah,
VR
he's
games.
coping. He's coping.
Yeah, it's dead because of this shit. This is exactly why. The problem is, it's one. Okay, so it's one thing to make a console exclusive, right? Sure, because you have other reasons to play it. But I'm not gonna go buy a MetaQuest 3 just to play this game. And that's what killed VR. Is them putting the big games, because nobody's gonna buy a MetaQuest 3, right? Like they keep trying to shill it as like oh, this is the headset for like normies. You can play it in your living room, but like the normies, VR is still like a not cutting edge, but it's still like a niche thing. You have to find. I don't want to get into this. Fuck it. Fuck you, Facebook or Meta, whatever. Zuckerberg, suck my dick. New Dragon Ball fighting game. I do not care. I'm not Mexican, so.
I mean, I know people pog off about that game, but I
do not give a shit. I thought this was Insurgency at first, but Delta Force Black Hawk Down, based on the movie. Ooh, based on the movie. I didn't see that
Yeah,
actually.
another Delta Force game at last.
It's also free.
No shit.
I think the campaign might cost money, but like the actual like PvP or whatever is free.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big chud game, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Mark my words, big chud game. Sequel to Five Nights Freddy's is being. Oh, who cares?
Yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I've never understood why that series has such a following. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
Well,
You know
remember,
what's
it did, but then the Troons found out that he was not, shall we say, one of them.
Oh, he definitely wasn't one of them.
in any way, shape,
In
or form.
any
Okay, well,
context.
that kind of makes it based then. If,
Yeah, I don't get it either. I think it's it was like kid slop, right? And then those kids have like they're getting into like their late teens, early 20s.
That's so it's similar to like how the generation before me also that like every meme is like SpongeBob, but like I was just a little too old to get into SpongeBob
Yeah.
that hard. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that.
I think it was also this game was like the first one was very much a right place, right time
Yeah.
for the release. Like it was just one of those like when did the first Five Nights at Freddy's come out?
I want to say like 2013 or something.
I don't know the movie.
2014. Yeah, August 8, 2014.
Yeah, and just like everyone was playing it.
Yeah,
I never played it.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't either because I don't play horror games.
yeah, I
but
don't like horror games. Anyway,
I think just the fact that like this was kind of the first of the like children's character based horror games.
Yeah.
Now those are like a dime a dozen. And I feel like it was one of those things where like it was kind of its own genre, and that's why it went far.
mhm.
More so than it was like something super good. I don't know. That's my take on it.
I can see it. New Power Rangers game, side scrolling beat 'em up. Honestly, kind of a fan. We had a Winn Dixie here in town when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Winn Dixie, by the way. And it had like a little arcade, like nothing big, like maybe 4 or 5 machines, right? And the old X-Men side scrolling beat 'em up was on it, and oh my god, let me tell you how many quarters I dropped in that thing. A couple,
3.
a couple more than 3, but probably less than 10, but several. And oh, when I got on a run, dude, the adrenaline. Oh my god, yeah, fucking. You don't see that anymore, you know? You just don't with kids with their damn phones. They just don't get it anymore. Yeah. Arcades were cool.
Old man.
Shut the fuck up. You're gay. Oh shit.
I don't play phone games. So
You're
I think you play more phone games than me.
I do play phone games. I don't play them on my phone though. So does that count?
Well, this Killer Bean game looked a little bit fun.
Yeah,
once,
this
but-
game is gonna be
Yeah.
fantastic.
This actually looked really fun. So Killer Bean, what even was this? I've seen the
movie.
memes. Yeah, but like what? Oh,
A movie.
yeah, but what am I trying to ask here? Like, why was it a movie?
Why not? It's from fucking 2008.
That was it. Okay, yeah, that's the question I'm trying to get at is like, who made this? Cinema
Geoff
Management Group? I'm just, so I guess what I'm trying to ask here is like, I'm just
It's like
confused.
he
Like,
made
where?
it to teach himself animation.
Oh, okay.
He was made as a passion project to learn animation, and it ended up being popular.
Oh yeah, this is very funny. Directed by Geoff Liu, written by Geoff Liu, produced by Geoff Liu, cinematography Geoff Liu, edited by Geoff Liu, music by Geoff Liu, starring
Left you.
Geoff Liu. Okay,
Left
that's
you.
kind of funny. All right. I got a little more respect for him then, I guess. A later edit, Killer Bean 2.1 was uploaded to DivX. Oh my god, there's a name I haven't seen in 1,000 years. DivX. Man, that's one of those that kind of went.
DivXN.
Oh shit! During this time, Liu was also worked as an animator on major Hollywood, including The Matrix Reloaded. Damn. Okay. Good for him.
Well, that explains some of the animation styles and stuff in the game. Matrix.
The main picture of him.
Jesus.
Oh, I don't think that was him actually. Oh yeah, he's an Asian. Oh, shocker.
Uh,
Oh, that makes the Chinese line even funnier in the movie then. Okay.
what, you've seen the movie?
No, but I've seen that clip. You've seen it before, probably.
Maybe.
Where they make the I forgot what it was, but he was like, one of the bad guys was like, let me put this in a way you can understand, and he starts being like obscenely like racist for Chinese people, and he just beats the shit out of it. It's very funny. All right, Yeah, no, that's gonna be cool. That looks like a good game. Like it's simple, right? But it looks good. So, Among Us is Among Us TV show. I do not give a shit. Oh, so this looked interesting. Dune Awakening. So basically, what the summary here is, this is like an alternate timeline where like Paul Atreides wasn't born, or he was born as a girl. Or something. Essentially, he never became Muad'Dib, right? Like nothing ever really, and it's an alternate story. It's a survival MMO though, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Now the trailer though is just Kino as hell. So I kind of want to get excited, right? But at the same time, it's like
it's the type of thing where you have to see the actual gameplay.
Yeah. I gotta see what it looks like.
It's obviously not going to be like a fucking movie cinematic in terms
Right.
of what it looks like.
Now the other game, the RTS, it did well, I think. I believe, but I'm not an RTS guy, so yeah, it looks great. But this is definitely one of those where we're gonna have to see some. The concept's cool, but we're gonna have to see some gameplay. New skate game. Don't really care.
Yeah.
The skateboarding video game concept already peaked with American Wasteland.
I had fun with like the
So.
early Tony Hawk games when I rented them as a kid, but like I didn't.
The
That
soundtrack.
was always shit I played with friends, and I never wanted to play them.
Tony Hawk's Underground was great. That was
Yeah,
the last.
no, I
good
liked
one.
Underground, but
The soundtrack for American Wasteland was insane.
The Tony Hawk games was everybody's first exposure to. Jerry was a race car driver.
Yeah, so they had like a bunch of like current of the time artists. IGN gave the soundtrack a 4.1 out of. Oh, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Soundtrack is aimed
IGN.
towards anime lovers instead of punk. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. God. Like, listen, Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies, covered by Census Fail. Okay? Astro Zombies by the Misfits, covered by My Chemical Romance. Seeing Red, covered by Thrice. That Start Today by Fall Out Boy. I listen to that song easily like 100 times. Wash Away by Alkaline. No, fucking Fix Me by Rise Again. Fuck you, IGN. That soundtrack was an absolute bang.
Now, I wasn't a skateboard game player, but I was one of those big. I played the snowboard ones, SSX. If anyone else played those? My jam?
I didn't, but I played. What was that new game?
Sex Tricky and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the shit I played.
What was
That was
that?
a good game.
What was that newest Steep? Now that was good. It was a newer game, but it was very good.
I think all of us got that free from like.
We
Epic Games
did,
Store,
and we played it, and we were like, me and Alex played it at least, and we were like, whoa.
Remember when
Okay.
Tay was young and Ski Free came out on Max?
Huh?
Get his ass.
Hold on.
You're 70.
But I don't even get the reference. You do. That makes you old. Shut up. All right, Valorant coming to consoles. Phantom Blade
Ski Free was so
Zero.
based.
I don't even. What is Ski Free?
Just Google it.
Like free as in like, oy vey, that's a good deal?
Yes.
Is that the one with like the Yeti and whatnot?
Yeah, the Yeti. You couldn't win because the Yeti was going to come get your ass.
Oh, I vaguely remember this. Yeah, this came like on like old computers, like, and I mean like when I say old computers, I mean like old computers you had in your house, like old computers that like you had at school because they couldn't afford to buy new ones.
This was an OG color Macintosh game.
Yeah, initial release date 1991. I mean,
Yeah.
Before I was alive.
shit, that was even before I was alive. So
That fucking Yeti's a prick.
In '91, I was just barely alive. Someone say I'm
You're like
not
30.
Shut up. All right, what's Phantom Blade is some. I think this is Japanese, but for good measure, I'm just gonna tell everyone I hate China.
That looks
I think
jacked
this was
out.
a Souls-like kind of deal.
A lot of Souls likes. Unfortunately, half the Souls like shown
Was
off
that-
have
wait, was that
have
it?
black women.
Was
That it
Phantom?
for the first show? Yeah.
Then after that was what, the Xbox show and then the PC gaming show.
Yeah.
So the Xbox. All right, let me
Like
try
this
and
guy asking, waiting for something good for Overwatch as like top comment. Like,
Yeah.
Who says that?
Grizz TV apparently.
Jesus.
Overwatch fans are psychotic.
Yeah, if you're still like a big Overwatch guy in current year, there's something.
Well, here's why.
Yeah,
He's
they
he's
just
a
need to be
he's a
quarantined.
pro player. Number one highest
still
level,
fine.
5,000 plus battle mercy.
Okay, but being a pro at Overwatch is still heavily cringe for one.
Is he a pro or is he like a quote unquote pro?
It's not hard to be a top-rated pro when you're the only fucking person who still plays the game, but
I think he's just a pro, air quotes.
Because I think the like Overwatch League or whatever still exists. So if he was an actual pro, he'd be like on a team. Also, I think calling yourself the top battle mercy is like also like a little cringe thing. Is it not?
Oh yeah, I
'Cause that's,
just caught that actually. Yeah. It's like he's not even the top mercy, he's the top battle mercy. All right. What happened in the Xbox? We gotta look at the new Starfield DLC. Looked all right. They released the creation kit. I haven't really looked in on that to see if they've hit us with any bangers yet, but so let's go look that up. What we got on that one? What we got on the Nexus mods? You can fill in the blanks here. I don't remember. Like, y'all remember other stuff they talked about? No,
Let me see if there's a list I can pull.
Yeah, I only had this one because I just happened to.
Yeah, I don't know. There was literally one thing in this entire slate of shows that I cared anything about that came during the Xbox show.
What was that?
That was the Metal Gear Solid Delta trailer.
Oh yeah.
though and maybe this is more of an RBL type thing, but React Hards type thing, but they did kind of ESG slopify the what's her name, the one
Boss?
bitch, yeah, the boss.
Gentlemen,
I not to defend, but I could make an argument there that she should have been aged because she looks like the same age as Snake in the original game.
That's fair. If
should
she's supposed to be
older.
his like mentor or whatever, then that would make sense.
And I will say this: they made Paramedic hotter.
Yeah,
Best.
but the boss was kind of hot in the original in a way
Oh,
that
the
I
boss
liked.
was a bad bitch, no question about it.
So I feel like they should just keep that.
oh,
Yeah,
See,
no,
I feel bad about
I'm all
having.
for it.
I feel bad about having to kill her when I want to bang her. Like that's how you make the players feel something.
Right.
I put a
I got it.
image with all
Yeah.
the game reveals. We're gonna pull that up.
Okay.
I do want to give a quick shout out, by the way. 2 of the 5 current mods on Nexus mods for Starfield are Pride shit. So good job.
So
Good job, team. Good job, team.
I'm gonna go down this Xbox list.
So Call of Duty Black Ops, do not give a shit.
We got a big segment about that. I think Tony's excited, right?
Tony's very excited about that.
I'm a big Black Ops guy.
Do you want to
Ops.
pop? Do you want to pop off on that or?
So I do want to pop off on that, mainly in that like everything they revealed about the game looks fantastic, but if it uses the same like weapon progression system the past 2 have, it's gonna be shit, and they haven't revealed any of that yet, so it's kind of a hard sell until I see that because the way they've done progression in the past few games has been terrible and kind of killed the game for me.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say on that.
Okay. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This might be good, but I have zombie Nazi punching fatigue. Right?
Yeah.
I'm just like I get it. But
I get why people would like it, but it's just
Let's
in the current
maybe-
climate, it's hard to swallow.
let's maybe figure out something different here because it's just getting boring, right? It's like
I mean,
cool.
to be fair, that is indie though. Like
I
Yeah,
know.
no, Nazis are
yeah,
part of
and Indiana Jones has always catered to like boomer sensibilities,
But
right?
let me explain this because I thought about this the other day as well. And we'll get to it here in a second when we get down to the World of Warcraft thing. But it's one of those things where like even now when people like give context for like Clown World shit that's happening, I still go like I don't care. I don't care if there's historical context for it. I don't care if there's like narrative context for it. You know why you're doing it. I know you know, and I know. We both know it doesn't matter if there's historical context. I don't give a shit.
It's like an intellectual property that's co-opted because that boomer heck and punch Nazi stuff is what they like.
Or
so they want to
with
make
the
games
WoW
based on
thing, I'll get there. It's like, oh wow, you reached way deep down there to find like the one thing, so you could give that justification. All right, cool. I just don't care. I might again. This is a solid possible torrent.
I'm not gonna play it. I don't give a shit.
I'll think about it. I'll call my priest and see what he thinks.
In terms of something that people kind of popped for, Gears of War E-Day.
I was gonna say I even
popped for this
popped.
shit.
I popped for that as well because I was like, oh hello.
I never played a Gears of War game, but I know
played
people
a
liked
couple.
They were fun.
Yeah, I did see people expressing some concern because like the last two were not good. And they had
Weren't
some
they
narrative
kind of-
issues.
Gameplay wise, weren't they kind of like the original one, kind of like a pioneer of like the shooter with a cover system or something? Wasn't that
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
The original
It's a
Gears,
third-person cover
Cover
shooter.
Yeah.
yeah?
I had like
Yeah.
an inverted pop though, because for Fable they took an already ugly character and made her uglier.
Yeah, well,
I thought-
you're getting ahead of yourself
We'll-
there.
we'll- yeah,
Well,
we'll
we're
get
going
there,
we're going
but-
in order. So I'm optimistically excited about E-Day. Now, Doom: The Dark Ages. I popped hard for this, boys. This looked great. And now I guess this is supposed to be sort of like sort of a prequel, but not really. It's just kind of like Doom,
So
but
it's like a medieval Doom Slayer guy.
well,
kind of.
I think it's so in the last two, in Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal, we established a bunch of like lore backstory to Doom guy, that he's actually part of like an ancient civilization who's like just entirely based around like destroying demons and everything, which is like, super duper based.
It's entirely based. End of sentence.
So yeah. So this is like way back in the day because he was like frozen or put in stasis or whatever and then woken up. Yeah. So it's just gonna be cool. The giant mech battle looked cool. The gun that like grinds skulls and turns them into bullets looked awesome. Just he had like a sword and a shield. That looked everything about this looked awesome. They've still got their fastball. Music sounded great. I'm assuming Mick Gordon's back. Probably. So
I
can't.
haven't heard
I feel like Mick Gordon got.
Didn't they like unperson him or something? Wasn't that like?
I feel like he got canceled, but then again, I also feel like I've seen him recently.
Well, I feel like he had a really good write up when he was canceled. That was like calling them out for it or something, and I don't remember. I mean, I
think we're actually thinking maybe of Jeremy Soule.
No, because I do remember specifically just during the stream for Doom Inside Boys, people were linking the Mick Gordon stuff. So
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently, because I mean, it's not even in his Wikipedia article. So, oh, here we go. Led to a public falling out between. Oh, that was another one as well. There was a falling out because he apparently didn't get paid, I think.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I don't know. He had a lot of shit going on. They need to bring him back. He's great.
I mean-
Shout out to he like collabed with Bring Me the Horizon. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go listen to that album. Avowed. Imagine making a Skyrim
It's gonna
clone in
suck.
2024.
And it's gonna be terrible.
It's not open world either. Y'all know that, right?
really, how's that?
Because
work?
I didn't care enough to look into it.
Yeah. Originally, it was pitched.
It's like Skyrim but linear, like it's Dark Souls or
Yeah.
something.
And Obsidian has tried to they tried to do that with Outer Worlds too. They tried to say, oh, it's a more narrow narrative experience. It's like, no, it's bad. There's a reason that like Outer Worlds has, even for as shitty as people said Starfield is more culturally relevant than Outer Worlds, like by a country mile. So, and Avowed will just be like, I mean, it might be interesting, maybe, I don't know, probably not. Diablo 4 Vessels of Hatred though is definitely going to be interesting. That cinematic was wild.
That was a good cinematic. They
That
always deliver.
cinematic was fucked up.
Definitely, yeah, solid, just like visceral kind of horror.
That was
going on
probably one of the most terrifying Blizzard cinematics ever. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm glad that they went that direction because I
Me
feel
too.
like for a long time they've like Diablo's always had a cool aesthetic, but like I feel like they've never been able to deliver horror that like is that kind of
just
punchy,
made
know?
you, yeah, like you said, visceral. Like, because when her like arm split out, I went,
Yeah.
oh god,
Yeah, it was like it was in a weird way. It like reminded me a little bit of like Akira actually, but like
yeah,
like the body horror element there. But
god.
But
Oh
yeah,
my, yeah, and then she's like in his chest cap. Oh, I'm getting a little queasy thinking about it.
you
That's
saw the like
fucked up.
the like lung sacs or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's called, bronchioles or whatever.
That was wild.
Yeah, that was good. And I like the little twist, you know, she turns around and she like when she was like dealing with her possession, she had like killed the guy or something like that.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And you know, I am optimistic that like pretty much every Diablo game, the game will be significantly better at the end of its life than it was at launch, right? So I think every new update is
Was
probably
2 that way?
net positive. Oh yeah, I think even in 2, people typically preferred it after the
That's so
expansion.
funny. Like, just get it right the first time.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I want to, like, I was looking through screenshots the other day, and I saw when we were like playing Diablo 4 at launch, and I was like, man, that was kind of disappointing. I want that.
Well, they just didn't have the in-game display. I mean, already they basically reintroduced like a greater Rift type content, right? So,
that's cool.
Yeah.
So that helps.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a fine for what I need Diablo to be, which is like I don't need Diablo to be like a WoW type I play it forever game, right? I need it to be more of like a I go through phases games, right? So like I can come back every few seasons and like, oh, there's new builds, it's fun. I play, you know, a couple weeks maybe, and then that's fine. It doesn't have to be a game that you pour your life into.
Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun back when we were playing it in like early 2015. Hey, big nostalgia for that as well. I've actually had this sidebar. I've had this discussion with a lot of people because when you talk with a bunch of brothers, like they get nostalgic about like, oh, when I was like 8 or 9. Oh, when I was like a teen. No, I'm nostalgic for like when I was 26. Like I don't know what that says about.
You're 90.
Shut the fuck up.
But also considering the
Yes.
arc we're in terms of just like our reality too. Like, I mean, since things have tangibly gotten worse for almost everybody since then, it also
but
kinda
even
makes
when I
sense.
was like 25 or 26, I wasn't nostalgic for like my teen years. I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. But I like my late 20s, I like pine for it. It's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't know. Anyway, but I had remember early 2015 we were real big into Diablo 4. And I remembered I had a sinus infection. I had to go to the doctor. This is going somewhere. Hang on. And they were playing the Smiths in there. And I'd never heard the Smiths before, right? And I Shazammed it. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. And I had this huge Smiths kick. And I remember playing the Smiths. And that was also around the time I was getting into like Taylor Swift in a big way, like a bigger way. Because I liked Taylor for a long time. But like that's when I was really getting into, because I think Red had just come out not too long ago. Taylor Swift, Reds. Don't show me the remake. 2012. Okay, I'm completely off on that. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, so I was like real big and very nostalgic, and we would play it for hours and hours. Now Tim may remember a different version of this. We were actually talking about this earlier. He probably just remembers that we would boost to max level and then bought our accounts for a while and then actually play the game. But those were the days. Some say those were the days. Were you botting too, Tony, or was it just me? I think you were as well.
In Diablo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I bought it a fuck ton in D3.
Which is so funny because it was one of those games where like they didn't get like it's ostensibly an online game, sort of, but they did not give a shit. They did not even remotely give a shit.
They did. I want to say around season 7 or 8, they did start banning bots. But that's also around the time that they started making gearing fast enough that you didn't really need to bot to make progress.
But also, I thought they were only banning people that were like trying to push like high greater rifts, not just like normies who were just. Maybe I don't.
At least of the program I used, I heard everyone was getting banned for it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I never botted.
Okay.
I did. It was great.
Yeah, no, it was
Literally
great.
never once.
I think I just
loved waking up in the morning and seeing fucking thousands of crafting.
Yeah, me too. That was like I was like, oh, thank God, now I can actually play.
Yeah, I just let you guys rush me through the game instead. I didn't fucking bot.
I didn't see anything about Flight Simulator. It's on here, but I don't remember seeing it.
Well, I saw the trailer, and apparently people who are into that sort of game are kind of excited for it. But I will say something that made me laugh was that in the trailer, like the first pilot they fucking show after the plane like enters the frame and stuff, it's a fucking black female pilot.
Oh God, yeah.
It's like, oh, we're just like we're making light of the Boeing competence crisis now. Like, what's going on?
Whatever. Yeah, here's the one. World of Warcraft: The War Within. Now, the point I was going to make earlier about this was bearded female dwarves, right? Which, you know, in a vacuum, you look at it, it's like, oh, that's clown world shit. No, lot of lore surrounding that.
It's more
actually.
accurate.
It is extremely lore accurate. There's like lots of screenshots from the canceled Adventures game. Like, it is a thing. But like I said, it's like, oh, you bring it now though. Okay. All right.
Could have had that from the beginning. We know.
That,
what
and,
happened.
and then the other thing is one of the major story characters of this expansion is that like black female who she's kind of.
I mean, they showed that character in the trailer, but I don't think literally anyone knows who that is. So
I don't
Well,
know.
I've seen articles discussing who she's supposed to be, and so her thing isn't only that she's like the daughter of like Lothar, who apparently like cheated with a black woman or something. I don't know. Anyways, she's like the daughter of Lothar, is what the lore is for her, and she's like been with the Arathi or whatever, I think, and she's like a black dyke, but also she's missing an arm, and so she on her like arm stump she just like wields her shield there instead. So she's also like she's not just like a black diversity thing, she's also like a disabled diversity thing, so that's fun.
Let's see. Are you sure it's Lothar?
Lothar or one of those other big alliance guys? I'm trying to remember.
Maybe Tyrallion?
No, not Tyrallion.
Yeah, that's right, because he married Illyria. Yeah, of course. His kids are half elves.
Base. I need some half elf kids. No, yeah, her name is Farron Lothar. Here, I'll just put it inside chat. There's pictures of her. She has a shield arm.
That's weird. It's not on the wiki.
Oh, wow, it's the first result when you look up Lothar daughter, War Within. She's Farron Lothar, and she has a shield arm.
Farron Lothar. It's so funny. I will give this, like, because aside, like, the hair, the character looks way better than the person or the CG, like way better. Because for all the faults WoW has, their character models are still pretty high.
Yeah, they had to extra dike her out for the actual cinematic. Yeah. But and she also has like a false eye or something. They gave her the Fetty Wap treatment.
Oh, distant relative Anduin, not a daughter, just a.
I thought she's. Anyways, maybe that.
So I found some Spurg's lore drop on this character, and apparently her existence is because Blizzard decided to canonize the Warcraft movie, where they made Taria Wynn, the wife of King Lane Wynn, a black woman.
Yeah. Which don't get me started on that.
Wonder how they're related. That's weird.
So okay, so she, from the Arathi Empire 15 years ago. At the time, she was still a child. Yeah, I hate this.
I mean, so
it looks like she's a niece of Anduin Lothar.
So, because see, here's the thing: a shield mounted against the shoulder and said, like, that's awesome, but not on this.
Well, and I mean, dexterity-wise, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But
I think it's kind of funny. I like it, but whatever.
I just feel. I mean, I guess if you were going to put something there, a shield makes more sense than trying to like mount a weapon or something.
And I was reading. But... I'm a big fan of our Warcraft lore. Yeah. Kind of nerdy, but whatever. And people were talking about like this whole like Arathi Empire thing is a little bit of an ass pull, and it's purely because they're saying they don't want to like go full ham with the Yrel Army of Light. Like they don't want to go that angle because it's they for some reason like don't want to make them like full out zealots. And you see that a lot from what I've seen as well from the Arathi of Hollowfall, where they're like, oh yeah, we're zealots and everything, but we're like cool. And it's like, well, shut the fuck up. Like, that's what I liked about this. That's what I liked about the Scarlet Crusade. They were like, we're zealots and we're going to fucking murder you.
Right. I guess the flip side, though, is that unless they soften it, Blizzard just like treats them as irrevocably evil, which is stupid because the Scarlet Crusade wasn't really wrong. The undead are a blight. And I don't know. I mean, they would be cool if they were just like completely fanatical because that's based.
I had this conversation with someone earlier and they were like, because it was someone, and you're gonna know who I'm talking about, but that's like, oh, Taylor, he's a zealot. I'm like, yeah, because I have a belief and I'm actually like adamant about it. That's what makes you a zealot in 2024, right?
Like if you're not like a what is it, like a fair weather Christian or something, you're just a zealot, right? Like
right.
If you have any like grit whatsoever, like any actual devotion, and you're not just like you don't just like abandon your principles the second they're like slightly challenged.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you have to also attend a progressive, inclusive church.
Sure. Yeah. Oh,
because
yeah.
Everybody's going to heaven.
Yeah, if you're
Jesus stuff.
if you're a Catholic, you're cooked, dude. Yeah, fucking you're the worst kind of like, you know, zealot possible, because you know they actually believe in what they say.
Well,
Anyway,
not as long as you're a pro-abortion Catholic, like 80%
that's
of
true.
them.
That's true. Anyway, we got a release date, August. It's gonna be during week 0. Actually, shout out. That's gonna be very comfy, boys. Very comfy, playing a little War Within while some absolute dog shit garbage tier college football is being played. So, looking forward to that. Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
This looked bad.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Looks bad.
Stalker 2, though. Hey,
You know, I want to like it. Like,
So
I mean,
let me say what I said while we were live watching this. The only people that I've ever known that were like hardcore Stalker fans were the biggest fucking losers I've ever met in my life. Like the most
Sure.
absolute like fucking cardboard personality people possible.
yeah. I enjoyed just like my casual one playthrough of the original game. I
Right.
enjoyed, but like, I wouldn't consider myself a Stalker like enthusiast. You know,
It
like,
looked great. They went too hard on the Ukraine thing. Obviously, I mean, okay,
Yeah.
fair. It is
I
set in
know
Ukraine.
one person who's hardcore into this, and that's Doc.
yeah. Well,
I said what I said.
I heard you.
And yeah, I mean, I'll probably give it a play. I'll try it out. You know what? I'm actually gonna hope. You know what? I'm gonna say it for a lot of these other games as well. I'm looking forward to my favorite VTubers playing them. That's my take on.
yeah, as long as they have fun.
Avowed, I'm looking forward to Fauna playing it. Right? Gears of War E-Day, I'm looking forward to Ame playing it. Right? Like that's what we're doing here. Okay, I'll let them play it for me. Thank you, funny haha anime girl. Age of Mythology, who gives a shit?
Well, no, I kind of care because I liked that game when I was a kid. Like I was big on
Okay.
Age of Empires, so I played Age of Empires 2 in this game. I mean, obviously pagan cringe, right? But it's clearly just a fictionalization. Like it's sensationalized to such a degree
Right.
that nobody's taking it seriously. And I don't know, it was fun. It was like Age of Empires, but a little bit more wacky, right? Like I think it was probably way less balanced because of the way the myth units worked and like the powers and stuff worked. But it was fun. I don't know if I'd ever play it because I'm not big on RTS.
Now,
these days.
I've heard from some folks that are big spurgs about this specific series and game and whatnot, that like their last one released on like a really shitty engine or whatever that kind of ruined the game, and this one's on the same engine. So
Interesting. Yeah,
Hate to see it.
didn't hear
this
about
one,
that.
this one might be bad. Who knows?
Hey,
I won't
just
be
say
playing.
Well, either way, and then we move on to Fable, right? So Tim had something to say about Fable earlier that they had made the girl even more ugly, which I actually have to kind of disagree with. I feel like they actually responded to the controversy of her being really ugly during the first announcement of the game or whatever. And I feel like they actually made her model slightly less egregious in this trailer, even though she's still pretty
no,
ugly.
she was what trailer did you watch?
No, because you remember how she looked. She looked really bad in the first look, like a couple years ago. Like
Well, proves and ugly women.
she still looks bad. I'm not saying
It's the logical progression.
We
If
did
you
look
think
at the
about it.
same Mystery Meat Troglodyte, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the comparisons, the meme picture of her like kind of making that like sneering
Hey,
face.
y'all argue for this about 5 minutes. I got a big.
Oh, Jesus, okay. That's like, hold on, where's that Fable?
So not much of an argument, of course, but we can all agree that the war on beauty has definitely been raging on throughout the current
Sure,
year.
yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, obviously, it's a symptom of that.
Although we did score a victory today. The one of the infamous Troon swimmer, air quotes, Leah Thomas got not so much on the Olympics.
Based.
Well, you know, I don't want to talk about Fable for 5 minutes. Let's move on to mixtape because this was some dramatic.
Yeah, Fable's going to be Fable. I think we summarized that. It's
I
going to
mean,
be what it is, but with an ugly.
If the gameplay's good, it will have some fans, right? But
I
just...
liked the OG Fable. I played it. I enjoyed it.
Fable
I'm not
was
nostalgic for it.
Fable was one of the earliest, like, kind of like that style of RPG that I ever played.
Game, right?
Yeah.
And
I
didn't play it.
As far as like it was actually pretty good as like baby's first RPG, right? Because it wasn't too in depth, but it was like, you know, the systems worked well enough.
It was a good spiritual successor to like Quest 64.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I don't know, we'll see how it works. But definitely the War on Beauty stuff sucks. But and speaking of the War on Beauty, right? This mixtape thing, very big, like cringe cozy slop. Like it's just fucking Zoomer catnip. The trailer was just like a bunch of like fucking
I love that expression.
like Zoomer
Fucking
blobs,
Zoomer
like
cat,
just
yep.
like I don't know. There's a lot of really gay sentimentality about music, if I recall. And I'd have to watch it again to criticize it further, but it looked really bad.
Yeah, I don't even remember what this was, so I imagine I
This
thought it
doesn't
sucked
look like
ass.
anything I'd have any interest
I
in.
just remember it being a very cringeworthy trailer. But and then there's the Perfect Dark reboot, which some people will probably pop for. I never played the original, but
Played the original, liked the original. It was probably the closest thing we ever got to recreating the magic of GoldenEye.
Yeah,
okay,
this
so
one
it's
was
that
way
style of
before
game.
my time.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it being like very well reviewed when the original dropped, because that was like one of the games that like I'd see in the game magazines and people would be raving about, and I never got around to playing it. But yeah, I remember when the trailer was airing. At first, I was kind of like sighing over another female protagonist, but I was like, oh, it's a Perfect Dark reboot. That's acceptable, right? Like you're allowed to do it if your game long ago had a female protagonist, and you're just continuing that. You're allowed to do it, but um, now this one after that, Expedition 33, I kind of popped for this. I didn't know anything about it going into it, but it looks pretty good actually. I'll remind you guys that this one was the game. We're talking about Expedition 33 now, Tay.
Holy shit, we moved ahead
Yeah,
there.
we weren't gonna talk about Fable for 5 minutes. Fuck that. Expedition 33 pop for this. It looks kind of like a mix of like Devil May Cry and like what was the other thing that I said it looked like? Final Fantasy maybe.
Yeah.
It has like combos but also turn-based combat.
And everyone in it is hot and white.
Yeah, very not diverse cast, which was based.
Which, going back to Perfect Dark, did we talk about how ugly Joanna looks?
Yeah,
It was never exactly a bombshell, though.
I did.
I mean, kinda. Hold on.
I did mention how I kind of sighed when I first saw the female player character in the trailer, but then when I saw it was a Perfect Dark reboot, I was like, whatever, you know.
Are you kidding me? Not a bombshell.
Okay, never mind. I'm thinking somebody different.
Yeah.
Well, you know, whatever.
Dude, she was fucking sex in a
whatever.
suit, brother.
But Becky Lynch looking ass.
Well, hang on. That's not N64 Joanna Dark, is it? That's
Perfect Dark 0.
Perfect Dark. Yeah, Perfect Dark 0. She was hot. I didn't play that one. I played the original.
What did she look? I don't even remember what she looked like.
They called it Perfect Dark 0 because
yeah, okay. To be fair, okay, in the original.
Yeah, she looks about like that one in the reboot for 24.
Okay, that's fair. Well, shit, even in this reboot,
I remembered kind of like an attempt at a tomboy, I guess, for that era.
Okay, but this is ugly. Like, this is a man jaw. That's a man jaw. That's like, you look at this in a vacuum and you go, well, you know what you say, right? Then you look at this though, and it's like, oh hello, right?
Sure.
Is that? Oh shit! Look at that cosplay.
Yeah, that one was a female shepherd from Andromeda.
Anyways,
you think that you would have thought they learned their lesson from the last Mass Effect, where they literally killed the whole series by making everybody ugly and retarded. but they'll never learn.
Wait.
Yeah. One thing about this Expedition 33 game that I'm curious about is like, is it based on something? What the fuck is Claire Obscure? Because that's in the title too, and I don't.
It means something in French, but I can't remember what.
Oh, okay. I just wasn't sure if it was like that was like the name of a series it was being pulled from. But the plot beats they teased about it kind of interested me too.
Yes.
It seemed like all around an intriguing game that I'll pay attention to.
I believe I wish listed it. So.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't know.
South of Midnight. I don't remember this one.
I do. This is the one where like the quirky black girl was riding the alligator or whatever, and they're doing that fucking thing where like
at 15 FPS like
cutscenes
or whatever.
The cuts, yeah. But they're doing that thing where like anytime Southern culture is represented in media, it's black people. It's never white. It's never white people unless it's like Deliverance rednecks. Right. Then they'll show white people. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's never.
Which is funny because the blacks stole it from the whites, really.
Sure,
but...
yeah, no, sure. So
well, and even then they usually transpose that to like Montana, like they did with Far Cry.
Right, which by the way, I'm not gonna say he did nothing wrong, but he was kind of right. Like good job making a villain that we all kind of like went, oh fuck yeah, he was kind of right. They were kind of like, you know, like yeah, his lackeys were retarded, especially what was her name, Faith, Hope, whatever. Like she was retarded, like drugging everybody. That was dumb. But him, what was it, Far Cry?
I think it's 5.
His name is on the tip of my tongue. Nobody kept point out that I
never played it.
Joseph Seed. Yeah, Joseph Seed was like 100% correct. Like on almost everything.
Need.
Yeah. He's like, we need, you know, this world's corrupt and it's gonna die soon. It's like, shut up, you fucking hippie. And it's like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So, as probably the top Starfield guy here today, what do you think about Shattered Space?
Shattered Space. So Shattered Space looks like it's gonna follow House. Was it Verdun? Verdum? I forgot how to say it.
Snake cultist.
Do I? Snake Cultist. Yeah. Which is without a doubt was the coolest concept in Starfield. Like Space Cowboys, okay, that was kind of cool, sure. But like the fucking like Atlantis guys or whatever it was, they sucked. Space Pope was okay. But when we were introduced to these people before Starfield came out, there's like, oh shit, that's awesome. I can be like a fucking like space cultist. And then it never went anywhere because they weren't actually in the base game like at all. Even their embassy's empty. So looks very interesting. It's gonna take a lot to pull them out of the hole. Because a lot of like the base systems in the game are shit. But I will say I'm very interested in the messaging they've been using for this for a while, which they have not used the word DLC for Shattered Space at all. They've been consistent in using the word expansion, which they have not done since Oblivion. So that's very interesting to me. That I really want to hope that they come out with this and go, all right, our bad, fixing it from here on out. Because at this point we're thinking about Elder Scrolls 6, right? Like what lessons are we going to learn going into that? Starfield. It's like if y'all pull this one, if y'all No Man's Sky this shit, all right, sure, fine, good job, but don't fuck up Elder Scrolls 6. Because there's only like big WoW lore guy, right? Big WoW lore guy. Second, Elder Scrolls. Don't fuck it up. State of Decay 3. Oh god, I could not. There was something clowny about this. I forgot what it was. Oh,
I don't know. It was just more zombie slop.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I think it was all like ugly women minorities.
Yeah.
Trailer.
Wu Chang.
China
I hate China.
Kind of like the Wukong game though. Like I think the gameplay for this didn't look terrible, but I don't really remember what it was about. Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road.
I didn't see it. I don't remember even seeing anything about this.
It's Elder Scrolls. I don't know. It's just it was not that exciting. It's just worse Guild Wars 2. You know.
As far as gameplay goes, yeah, but obviously the lore and like the world building is significantly better.
Would be like because I mean apparently there is a lot of lore.
Counterpoint. Guild Wars lore fucks way better than.
Okay, fair.
Guild Wars lore is not bad.
Like they've done some pause shit in recent years, but who hasn't?
Me.
And the Guild Wars overall lore is it's great.
It doesn't get too. It doesn't like get too far ahead of itself, like WoW lore has or something, you know, which I appreciate. You know, Elder Scrolls. The height of Elder Scrolls lore is really like the Chim and the Daedra stuff, right? Like when it gets really conceptual. That's when I have the most fun with it. So, I don't know. I mean, I do know that across the fucking what seems like dozens of expansions Elder Scrolls Online has had, there's probably some interesting lore in there if you're just like a super fan of the series. But
no, yeah, and I mean it's built on a lot of very interesting concepts. So, I mean it's an interesting game. Who want Tim? Was it you wanted to pop off about Metal Gear?
I can do that. Well, in regards to Gold Road, like I was playing ESO. I don't know if we got that far yet. Obviously, I went hard on ESO for a little bit. They got the same grind fest as RuneScape now, but with less payoff. So I was kind of
oof.
Gold Road did look interesting, but I'm not hearing good initial reviews from people who are playing it. I'll leave it at that.
We played ESO briefly in like 2018, 19 or something, and I bought the I think it was the very last physical limited edition they did for Somerset, and it came with a Mephala statue. Do not regret that. Is very cool. That's right. That's right over there next to my my Ragnaros statue. Very cool.
So in regards to Delta, I somehow never played the original Metal Gear Solid 3, the original Snake Eater. I played some of the second version of it because apparently the first version, like it's widely regarded as Kojima's masterpiece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the best of all of the, especially the Metal Gear games. But the first one was hard to play. Camera angles weird with the overhead stuff and all that. They made it better when they redid it and re-released it with what was it called? Subsistence, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I like what they're doing with Delta. I like the looks of everything. The boss is up in the air. Obviously, we've only seen a little bit of her.
I mean, even if they swap out the character designs, right? If the game's still based on the original game, then at least that'll be good.
Well, it's interesting though with this series, right? Like you always hear like the Foids they like to say like, oh, gamers don't like strong female characters. They completely ignore like the obvious ones like Samus, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
From Metroid. And it was like, oh, when gamers found out it was a girl, they didn't like it. Bullshit. Metroid.
Nobody gives a
Samus
shit.
all time.
That's not
shut
what
the fuck
happened
up.
at all. Yeah.
But then you start throwing in not only strong female lead protagonists, but antagonists like the boss in this game. Shit.
The only thing that happened after Samus was revealed as female is people started like drawing lewds of her. That's the only thing that happened.
I'd tell you what.
And they did it. They did it themselves with Zero Mission. They put Samus in a skin suit and made her hot.
Right.
I think I like hot female protags more than I like hot antags more than protags. Hey,
Yeah, and that's the big thing with the boss.
big
Like
Sylvanas guy.
one of Sylvanas, the boss. We're trying to think who else. Well, even still with Metal Gear with not an antagonist but Meryl, obviously a very important character.
Yeah.
You could argue it was kind of ahead of its time, but I don't know. I like what they're doing here. I'm very interested in playing through this. It doesn't look like any of the sounds or voices are changing.
Wait, which
is
one was
a little
Meryl?
disappointing. I was hoping for some new voiceovers and stuff like that, but I'm completely okay as long with David Hayter being back as Snake. And it looks like it looks to me like the CQC is a little bit refreshed already. And they're doing a new system where any injuries that you sustain while you're playing the game will persist with the character, even if you heal yourself up. Which I thought that'll look cool.
Huh.
It sounds like something Kojima always wanted to do, but never had the space or the budget for, because he was like known for taking way too long and going way over budget.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, something like where if you take if you get shot up and you take bullet wounds to the arm and all that, like the scars will persist throughout your playthrough. That sounded kind of interesting to me. I don't know that anybody's done that well, but I got faith that Konami can do that.
The only thing that I can think of that they kind of did that was, remember the Arkham Asylum game, where like as you went through it, like your cape got beat to shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it was a static thing, but it was cool to see the character progress, right? It was like, he's not getting out of this unscathed.
So the biggest thing I will say that I picked up from this, and then we can obviously move on, is that they've come out and said like your feedback and the success of this game will dictate whether y'all think this is the right team for the job to continue on with more Delta style redos of Metal Gear games and even new IP for it.
Right, because it sounded like Konami is finally willing to maybe go forth with the IP without Kojima, right?
Which, as many people have said, like that might be for the best, because like Kojima, for all the great things he's done, doesn't really have his fastball anymore. Like Death Stranding was a cool concept, but like he's so far up his own ass now. I just don't think he has what made Metal Gear Solid great still in him. Like, because he's pumping out like slop at this point, like art house slop. Like I said, Death Stranding, very interesting game, very great looking game, right? Couldn't give less of a shit about it.
Rumors say that Death Stranding 2 is going to be more combat heavy.
Yeah, it looks like it might be
suck.
based
Who
on the
cares?
trailer.
No, I mean, it's more combat heavy. That'll be cool. But delivery simulator, pass. And I remember one of the only people I knew that really played it, like their whole thing was like, oh, it's real comfy, like, delivering, pack. And I'm like, No, I'm good. Thanks, bud.
I played that game for a bit. There was comfy is not the word I would use to describe
Comfy is
it.
definitely not the word I would use it. No. It was okay though. It looks great, by the way. It felt great. It just it was so far up its own ass. So far up its own ass.
Well,
Fallout
so how
70.
about-
Oh,
yeah.
were you
Fallout
transitioning or
76.
what are we doing here? Okay,
Well,
yeah.
no, I was about to introduce it, and then you did. So Fallout 76. Some people seem to pop for this. I don't know. Didn't they introduced like one feature that people were really excited about? I don't remember what it was. It was
Probably
like,
playable goals.
that might have been it. There might have been some like online functionality they were doing too that I've.
Oh shit,
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
I can't remember what it was though. I can't remember.
No, I can't remember either. But
Let's look it up.
something else. But the playable goals, whatever. That's
Fallout
if you're into Fallout.
76. Skyline Valley. Update expands the map into new areas. Just got bigger. Oh, extra vault. Maybe that was it.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I said was bad, but yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, so it's not an expedition. Yeah, so they've been doing expeditions, which were like new places you like teleport. They did the pit, I believe. We revisited the pit. There was Atlantic City. Yeah, so this one actually expands the actual map itself, which is cool because I don't think they've done that yet. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Playable Ghouls, I think, was the big takeaway for me, but I don't really play that game, so it is what it is. Life is Strange, don't care. Sea of Thieves,
Yeah,
didn't actually see much about this, but good game.
Yeah.
Now, Adamfall looked interesting.
Well, yeah, this was like a little. It was like European Fallout, wasn't it?
It's fuck off. God, fucking neck or something.
It's
Yeah,
British.
British.
Yeah. British. Yeah.
Does it come out on Tuesday?
Comes out a Tuesday.
Tuesday, innit?
Oh, oi, was filming what, bot?
That's like Lottie's still here.
Damn, dude. Yeah, so the first thing I actually thought when I saw this was like, whoa, this is like, what was that Russian game that came out last year?
Oh, the mommy bots.
Mommy Bots, yeah. Atomic Heart. When I saw
Atomic
this, I
Heart,
was
that's
like, is this British Atomic Heart? In fact, what wrote, I actually just saw.
Lottie on butter knife wash. She's not allowed to have one of those. Her license lapsed.
Oh, you got your butter knife license? Yeah, who did this?
Governor.
I've never heard of Rebellion. Oh, shit. Oh, it's the Sniper Elite guys. Okay. Okay. My interest level has shot up. Okay. Because Sniper Elite are like confirmed good games, right? Like
Really?
the newest one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, very positive. Sniper Elite 4. Yeah, these are all like these are like confirmed good games. Yeah, very positive.
What are these like shooters where you primarily snipe?
Yeah, again, not Nazi punching, but these are, make sense because it's set in World War II. Sure, okay, fine. Yeah. Oh, they did Strange Brigade too. Okay. You know what? I am now officially excited about this. Yeah, this could be good. So essentially, I think from the look of it, if it's anything like their other games, it's probably going to be pretty much just a straightforward like action shooter game. I don't know if it looks a little open world, right? So in that way, it kind of could be like I think the Sniper Elite games were open world-ish, right?
Right.
Like I think you could kind of do missions in whatever order you wanted. Oh shit, there's like radioactive zombies. Cool. So this, yeah, okay. I'm officially excited about this. Now that I know who made this could be very cool.
One thing that I noticed with this trailer was like the flashlight seems kind of weak. Like it's like a small thing, but it's like it's not the brightest flashlight I've seen in a video game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair,
Is that even a flash? I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it here. It's giving off a little light. Yeah. No, okay. Nope. Yeah, we're excited about this. So, hell yeah. Okay. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn.
This is the one where it's like a Souls-like,
Shit.
and aesthetically it looks okay, but the problem is that they made the protagonist like a gay black female.
Oh,
maybe like what I don't understand with all these Souls-likes is the Souls games have a character creator. Just give us a character creator, you know?
Right.
I won't
Bro,
bitch about
I swear
you.
to God,
Like,
stop
Oh,
making
yeah.
me. Oh, I like
I
this
won't
one.
bitch.
It kind of looks like Forspoken. Yep.
yeah, exactly, because of the
Yep.
choice of player character. And now, I mean, and the fact that they're putting on all the art. Like again, if there was a character creator, then whatever. I don't care what they do with the art for the trailers, but it's just and like the presentation of the trailer, both like the aesthetic of the game, otherwise, and the way they handle the trailer looks fine. But it's just it's going to be retarded because of the player character.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the design of it looks really interesting, but I just what is this? What is this?
This is Forspoken too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just so unnecessary. It's like, why wouldn't you just let the player make their character into Souls? Like, I don't fucking get it.
I do not remember Winterboro at all.
And you know what? I realize this is backtracking, but
Cozy.
Forspoken
Nope, we're done.
could have been
Tap out.
good.
No.
Yeah, no, it could have been.
But and I'm talking with that character, if they had just not made the character so intentionally unlikable.
Yeah.
So Fragpunk was like this kind of competitive shooter. I think it's the one with the cards or something.
Yes, I remember you popped a little bit for that.
Just a little interested in the concept. I don't know if it'll be good, right? Because there's.
I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, every one of these characters looks gay, but and then Mecha Break is like kind of a Gundam type.
Is it a
yeah.
rhythm shooter?
I remember Mecha Break actually looks really good.
What were you asking about Fragpunk?
Yeah, like is it one of those rhythm shooters?
I'm going to commit a hate crime.
It's
Kinda.
a PvP game that uses cards as its gimmick.
Yeah, it might be like a hero shooter or like a finals type game, but yeah, there's cards.
I saw the first 10 seconds of that video and I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Mecha Break looks okay from what I saw, but and then I posted in side chat if you want to go over it really quick because there's a couple in the PC game show that looked interesting too.
Yes, there were a couple. Now I'm gonna say I didn't get to finish watching this because my AC died in the middle of it.
Oh yeah, you had.
So shout out to that. Catch up with 70 trailers, 15 first review. Okay, Among the Wild.
That was the one that I think
this one looked interesting. Yeah, this looked okay.
It looked a little bit like Pal World, but
yeah, it's like a cuter way. A creature collected in which your new pals are quote more a pain in the ass than they are helpful. Okay.
Okay. Silly little guys.
Yeah. All right. Why not? Starbirds.
I don't remember this one.
No, this was the
based on the Kurzgat or whatever guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
the
Okay,
YouTuber, which is kind of the I fucking love science cringe guy. Anyways,
Lauren
Vale.
Vale.
Was this one interesting? I don't remember.
Oh, this is like the pixel apocalyptic RPG thing.
Oh, this could be okay. Actually,
Yeah, this is. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm glad that this list is actually in order because it helps me recall which ones is which. But
Yeah.
it looks decent.
I'm gonna say not a single game in this list can be good.
What are you talking? I feel like I popped for more shows on the PC gaming show than I did the other.
Ale Abbey.
actually.
So I want to talk about Ale Abbey here for a second. I'm not because I hate this. This is part of that recurring trend again, an attack on Catholicism, where like nuns, monks, all that. They're like, haha, funny little guys. Completely forgetting the fact that their main purpose was religious rite and ceremony.
Right, like going to an abbey is like, or a monastery or whatever is just like going to like a gastropub or something.
Yeah, going to exposed brick place downtown. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Ale Abbey takes place in an abbey. Not a single cross in the trailer. So
yeah.
Pass.
Streets of Rogue.
This looked interesting.
Some people.
Yeah, this looked interesting.
There's several. This style of like top-down game had a lot of entries this year.
Yeah, this looked. Oh yeah, the car combat looked really funny as well. Like that looked good.
It has a little bit of like a vibe of like the old kind of arcade games. A little bit.
Yeah.
WonderStar. What was this?
Come on, WonderStar. Oh, this was like the '90s anime style. Yeah, this
did have a very interesting style.
Yeah, it's a very interesting style. It's not. Oh, this is when you like choose words, right? And you like your loadout is like words, and yeah, like punch, item, counter. That's an interesting concept. And yeah, the style is it's like first few like arcs of like Dragon Ball Z kind of style.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could maybe I would try it. I'm definitely gonna torrent this.
A lot of the games in the PC show were doing this like interesting art aesthetic thing.
And I tell you, for anyone that says like, oh, DEI, ESG doesn't exist, okay, well then riddle me this, fucking retard. Why did the Xbox and Games Fest, really not even Games Fest as much, really more just Xbox, why did it have way more tokens than like the 70 trailers in this, right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
What was South?
Oh, like Fall Guys or something.
Yeah, wobbly physics and gloopy. Yeah, this looked. I don't know. This looks Reddit.
Yeah, not my.
Yeah, pass. Steel Seed.
Got some Steel Seed for you.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Okay, this one was one. I vaguely remember this. The Zoe and her drone mysterious facility. Okay, so this is one of those where it's like I feel like this is like. Okay, let me say something real quick. I'm about to be racist and sexist. I don't care if the character's black. I don't. I really don't. Right? But she's got to be hot, and that really goes for everyone.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. I'm not angry they're black. I'm angry they're ugly.
Sure.
Because like, what's Resident Evil 5? Right? What was her name? Can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look it up.
I've never played it, but
No. Oh yeah, it was 5. What? Can't remember her name though.
the black
Shiva
Resident Evil.
Alomar. Bro, well, that's okay. Show me the tiniest fucking image you can. Thanks, Wikipedia. Retards. Yeah. Okay, this bitch could get it 6 waves from Sunday. All right? That's all I'm saying. I don't care. They're like, oh, because people love to pull that shit. It's like, oh, if this game came out now, right-wing people would call it woke. No, I would call her hot as shit. I'd be like, God,
Right.
dang. Like fucking Pokemon, remember? Some of the hottest bitches in Pokemon have been
like
the black
Nessa
Nessa?
and,
Bro. Get out of here.
Wasn't one other character? Yeah. Anyways, like
Like, yeah, and like here's like a reference sheet, and it's like, oh, look, let's reference 2 attractive black women. Okay,
Right.
yeah, that's all I'm asking for.
It's almost insulting that alongside doing all black female protagonists, they make all of them ugly. right?
Remember
Like,
when
it's-
there was that phase from like 18 to like 21ish, where every single black character in a game had like the comically large afro, and it was always played by that one black actress. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, the older lady. Yeah.
Who is arguably one of the most like hideous people I've ever seen in my life.
Wanda
Yeah.
Sykes, just guessing.
No, it's not Wanda Sykes, but
No.
She was in all
can't
the movies.
wish you could get it though.
By the way, the woman who voices her, get this, attractive. So,
Right. Well, and it makes sense because it's a japped out studio, right? So they're not.
damn it, you
Well,
cosplaying her
but
own
even
character?
then, like, I think most of us are old enough to remember when Tyra Banks was the beauty standard.
Oh, good lord, Tyra
Yeah.
Banks, dude.
Whew.
Is this? I mean, and she's not awful looking now, right? She's still. How old is she? She's got to be like 50 something, right?
Yeah, she's in her
she's on the
50s.
dot.
It's not even
On
bad.
On the dot, yeah.
Okay, well, that's not bad for 50.
No, for 50. Well, let's say black don't crack. So Naomi
that's what they
Campbell,
say.
dude. Naomi Campbell's kind of fine too. Had too much work done, but back in the day, she's all right. Yeah, no, that's all we're asking for. Just make them hot. Make them hot. Chuds won't care. Chuds will buy your game. In fact, hell, nobody loves a hot black chick more than a chud.
It's true. Never ask.
Nah,
her
that's
what
true.
premise is to
No,
it.
I was
The
gonna
only
say,
thing that wasn't one of the hot black chick is a hot Jewish chick.
Star Wars, Fallen. Yeah, there was Fallen Order characters. Let's see if I can find the name of that character. So here it was Sarah Jinde, but who was she played by? Oh God, does the Star Trek wiki really have pronouns now?
Jesus.
I hate being alive.
Who plays her though?
I'm trying to find out. Let's see. Sarah Junda,
It's the actress.
Deborah Wilson. Yeah, and this is one of the ugliest human beings to exist. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are a hideous woman.
Yeah, she's somehow very ubiquitous. I don't really understand how.
Yeah, I don't know how she gets so much work.
What was she even known for before she became like the ugly black woman in video games?
I have no idea.
Happened?
And she's like, I don't. Oh God, fucking hell. Anyway, so Steel Seed, yeah, it's doing something right. It's like, I don't, okay, token, sure, whatever, don't care. She's hot. Cool.
Sure.
It looks like a platinum like action adventure type game. So.
Yeah,
could be good.
It's like, if it's your cup of tea, whatever.
Fallen Aces comic book style bloody FPS. Oh, I vaguely remember this. This looked, yeah,
This
okay.
is another one with like a fun art style. Oh yeah, no, actually Tony Pop for this one.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Yeah, get behind that.
Well, I hate to do this. I got to tap out a little early tonight.
So I started late, so it's
yeah. Stormgate. Oh, so Stormgate is part of like this ongoing psyop where we're trying to make RTS as a thing again.
This one will probably be decent because it's built like it's a lot of explodes people.
Yeah, a lot of pretty much every.
That's all of them. It's just the old StarCraft team like split up and they form their own studios, make their own RTS.
Yeah. I don't hate them trying to revive the genre. I mean, for
It
people who
looks
like
cool.
it, I'm sure they're happy. But
yeah, I mean, it looks great, right? I'm not an RTS guy.
I do appreciate that while the base building is more StarCraft, the actual like battle, like the unit micro looks more Warcraft 3, which I actually prefer. But I probably won't play it because I'm not a big RTS.
Having deep dived into a bunch of Warcraft lore lately, I don't want to go on this rant, so I'm just going to keep it short. But speaking of Warcraft, it's crazy how good the Warcraft 3 lore was, and how they
Warcraft 3's lore is really tight,
and how and within like, let's say 2002, within like 10 years less, they absolutely fumbled the bag so hard. I would say
it's funny how almost the entirety of the lore
8 years.
used in WoW was like really established in Warcraft 3, and they did that in one fucking game with like a finite duration, and then for the entirety of WoW, they could never like top that writing.
They made because that's a big common complaint right now with WoW is it's like why do we keep having to go back to the classics? Like, why did we have to bring back Kael'thas? Why did we kind of have to bring back Arthas? Like, why do we keep having to bring? It's because we haven't cultivated anyone new. The only new person we've cultivated is Anduin, and everyone hates Anduin. We tried to cultivate fucking Raytheon, but everyone despises him because nobody wants the sassy gay friend, right? That's yeah. But you're right. Like every character, even down to like Garithos, right? Every character in Warcraft 3 and its expansions is iconic. Ronan, get the fuck out of here. Archimonde, get the fuck out of here. Archimonde has before WoD, Archimonde was in WoW for literally one boss battle, and he was literally 10 times more iconic than. Do y'all remember when they tried to astroturf the new Guardian of Tirisfal? The half orc.
Medan or whatever.
Grona's son or whatever.
Well, he was so like not working that they basically like didn't even really do much with him in WoW. Like they kind of just kept him to the comics.
He's not even his guardianship isn't even canon anymore. They completely retconned him out. We're done. Which is funny because I feel like he came from like the same kind of stretch of comics that established what Varian Wrynn was doing this whole time.
Yeah,
that made Varian Wrynn was iconic, and then they fucking killed him off.
Well, it's funny because also Valeera, right, who was first in the comics and then was chosen as the rogue hero in Hearthstone, and then finally was actually made a character in WoW too.
Valeera's pretty iconic.
She was also she came from the Varian Wrynn comics.
She did, yeah. So yeah, but it's like it's a similar. I wish Tim was still here because he'd pop for this. It's a similar problem that wrestling companies have, right? Specifically AEW. It's like, let's spend like a gajillion dollars bringing back fucking Jake the Snake. Fucking let's bring back Sting, right? But we can't cultivate our own talent. And like the one we do is just like people care, but it's like it's not enough. You know, so you keep having to then bring back other shit. It's just, I wouldn't, as a writer, I just think it's incredibly cliche, and I hate doing that shit where you just keep bringing people back just for the pop, right? Like it has to mean something, right? Like I'll give you an example, and again, I'm going to use wrestling here. So at WrestleMania this year, the Shield, which was an old faction back in the day that Roman Reigns was part of, their music played. And though he didn't come out, Dean Ambrose, who was part of the Shield, if he had come out, that place would have exploded. There would have been little riots, right? If the Shield, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose had come out to like finish that arc, it'd blown up. But that's meaningful, right? You're not counter argument to that. AEW brought Edge in. Edge is probably one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, right? I absolutely blow my lid when he comes back, right? When he came back in 2020, I was like, okay, I'm done. But they bring him, and it's like, okay, like a one-off little appearance, like, hey, what's up? Cool, all right. Yeah. But they bring, and then they're destroying his legacy, and that's what they do a lot with like these cases. Like you bring someone back, and it's like Thrall, like they sent Thrall away to the farm, right? And then they brought him back in BFA, and now he's just like, he just sucks. He's just gay. Whatever. We're so off point here. Anyway, Stormgate looks good. Yeah. Okay.
Mars Tactics also looked decent, if I recall. It's like an XCOM style game where it's like a resistance is on Mars and you have to
I saw
one
that.
side or the other. Actually not too dissimilar from the Iron Blooded Orphans plot. But anyways,
hello.
Toads of the Bayou. This actually kind of looked good.
We were actually talking about Iron Blood Orphans earlier in the photography server because someone was asking about, they didn't know what Gundam was, and they were asking, it's like, oh, it's a show for kids. And I was like, some of them are. Some of them are not.
A lot of them are pretty mature though. Like,
well, yeah, but I mean, like G Gundam, right? Like G Gundam was 100% for like
sure that
young
and, like, build
teens.
fighters, but
build fighters.
Even
Yeah,
the
but
original series like had mature themes.
It was very dark. Gundam X was very dark.
Like the whole thing has always been like a commentary on war, right?
Yeah.
Like that was.
But then
always...
Iron Blood Orphans kind of took it like up to 11.
Well,
and
sure,
it was like
orphans who had to fight and die. Yeah.
Yeah, like child soldiers. And it's like, geez Louise. No, I don't want to watch this.
I popped for this game though.
But it's like some communist slop.
No, yeah, but it looks. I mean, the Toads are silly guys, and cards are fun, so I still kind of pop for it.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
Well, it looks more like Louisiana slop, not so much.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Baron Samedi.
It's like that aesthetic,
okay. Okay,
you know?
Curse. Okay,
Bayou, yeah.
I misread that. Sumerian 6.
I don't remember this one. That sounds
stealth
like
tactics game that summons up memories of Desperados Commandos and also literal. Oh, fuck off. Guess who's the bad guys?
All Systems Dance. This was
gay. It was
the Nazis.
Was this the one where the girl was just like dancing and like dancing?
Oh
like
yeah, we're gonna. Oh, the revolution will not be choreographed.
Yeah, this is cringe.
Your enemies in this non-violent combat game literally tie the rope. Tie the rope.
Yeah.
Fumes. Oh, this was like the Mad Max kind of game. This looked awesome.
It was like Mad Max, the little Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Twisted Metal. Like it's a strictly like vehicle combat game. This looked really cool. I like this. A very obvious nod to Death Stranding. Shout out, by the way. Yeah. Fumes. I wish listed this. I wish listed the shit out of it. It looked great.
Yeah.
Sulfur solo extraction shooter with Oh yeah. This one has a demo out actually right now. Solo extraction shooter with roguelike and RPG elements. Sulfur just got a massive update to its demo. So if you try,
So this is the one where it's like kind of looks a little Minecrafty, right?
It's a little Minecrafty, but you're fighting like tribal cultist or something, like in underground caves, and you have guns. And it's ostensibly a little cutesy looking, but you have guns and it's very gory. This looked real. We saw this last year at Games Fest, I believe, and we popped for it. And now, I forgot I downloaded the demo, but I'm definitely gonna go play it. Probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. So yeah, that's very good. Phantom Line, I think, was another Paranormal SWAT. Oh yeah, this was the one. It was a little. This trailer, I remember. Yeah, was so good. If you remember, Auto 406p. Thanks, fucking. There we go. Yeah, so from the trailer, it looks a little like, oh, it's a little stalkery, and I remember rolling my eyes. I was like, here we go. Right, it's a fucking another. It's like a stalker-esque game. Yeah, you're out here in the wild.
Oh yeah, and then it kind of got Clavo. Right.
Let the narrative play out. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we're airlifting shit in. Yeah, it like there was nothing about it that really popped to me. Oh yeah, the blue helmet. Shout out to that. Based we're shooting in blue helmets though. Yeah, based. Yeah, and it was very funny because they kind of buried the lead on this, right? Because it's like half the trailer was like this warfare out in the forest or whatever, and it looks very stalkery, like it's very Russia, like Soviet coded, whatever. And then it transitions to this part, and it's like, oh, here's a portal. Guess what? We're in the fucking Black Lodge from Twin Peaks for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay,
it just got super clavo real quick. And I'm like,
you said it was Lynchian, I recall.
It was very, yeah. Well, I mean, literally, this is like the velvet curtains and stuff. And then, yeah, this shot here in the theater with like all the weird people like looking at you. Yeah, this is like straight out of David Lynch.
Yeah.
This looks so cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little SCP, a little David Lynch. Yeah. And the idea of a that was solid. Co-op FPS could be very cool. So it's a 4-player. So this is a little bit like what's that cop game that Mez loves so much? Ready or Not.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that, but paranormal. So yeah.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Killing Floor 3. How are we feeling about that? Like,
a lot of people were saying it looked kind of soulless, and I mean, we never got enough out of Killing Floor 2. I feel so.
Yeah.
Killing Floor for a brief amount of time.
2 definitely didn't have because Killing Floor itself was like iconic, right?
Yeah, if some of the soul was gone in Killing Floor 2.
Oh god,
this looked bad. This was
guys, like, you ready to play a football manager?
It's like the Brazilian bullshit or whatever. Yeah,
I will say, I mean, this if you like city management games, it's definitely an interesting concept. It's an interesting twist on it, certainly. Yeah, I probably won't play it because I don't give a shit about football, but I could see there is definitely a niche for this of people who are going to love this game.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks good. It looks good too. And I appreciate games, even if they aren't for me, I appreciate games that are trying something different. Yeah. So good for them. Tim Popo. Oh, this looks so retarded.
Like, awkward seeing thing. Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it's from the person that made Unpacking, which is like when I think of cozy slop games, like that's
It like this chiller has a lot of singing and it's not good. So
yeah, I'm not gonna play the audio, but it was so cringe. There's like this little black girl or whatever.
Yeah, it started with it was like a black girl singing.
Yeah,
it was
this was
it looks so bad. This looks like the characters that they like those kind of like AI generated like kids channels on YouTube would use. Really bad.
Does. It's actually exactly what it looks like. And even the animation is that way. Because, like those kids show, like kids video things, they're like slow and methodical, right? Because like an infant's mind can't like process shit that fast. So it has to be slow and it has to repeat shit a lot. And yeah, I don't know who this is for, but this is one of those things where it's like Cozy Slop has this byproduct of like either unintentionally, I'm not sure, unintentionally or maybe intentionally, like infantilizing the player.
It becomes like baby slop after a point.
It does, yeah. And especially like the end result of Cozy Slop is baby slop because it literally
it's like because we cater to people who are like their preferences are so fragile that it's just like they're fucking babies. Like they're
you literally have to baby them. Yeah. So this is the logical end game of that, I guess.
Yeah.
Last Moon. I remember this. No, actually I don't. I think this. Okay, this is where my AC died, I think. Tim Popo was the last thing I saw. So this is I haven't seen anything past this.
I don't think I watched this one either.
Skull Studio, classic Zelda-like adventure, Last Moon.
People who like Zelda, like old 2D Zelda will like this probably. I don't know.
I've thought that a lot. So like a lot of, like 3D platformers, right? There's endless 3D platformers. There's endless FPSs. nobody's ever really taken the Zelda concept, right? And really made
I agree with that.
okay, counter me.
Well, let's say Children of Morta had gameplay that looked kind of like this,
Sure.
for example.
Sure.
You're just saying no one that does the Zelda genre of game?
I don't think anyone other than
the old
Nintendo.
2Ds.
Yeah, the 2D style. Yeah. In a big way. I don't mean like itch.io slop. I mean like.
Well, yeah, because it's not a like Minish Cap was probably the only like real good. I guess Link to the Past good Zelda game is like it's not a great style.
No, a Link Between Worlds, very good.
That's the same thing as Link to the
Link's
Past.
Awakening, really good.
Either way, I could see why
All right.
Zelda likes would become more popular, considering in a lot of ways a 2D Zelda like is kind of like a 2D Souls like in some cases.
Well,
because
I'd
there's a lot
even
of
go
cross-inspiration
further,
there.
not even just from a gameplay perspective, but if Zelda itself keeps going in this retarded Breath of the Wild route, where we're gonna be like a half a survival game, right? Like, I think there's a big market opening up for someone to step in and go like, okay, here's the old school 2D or 3D,
a relatively linear puzzle driven game, kind of like how the old Zelda was.
Or even just capture like the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask kind of feel. Not the fidelity, certainly. I mean, you could make it as modern as you wanted, but just that kind of like feel. Because I like the ones after that. I was a big Twilight Princess guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, I can see this sort of thing being all right. I mean, I'm not really
I Am Your Beast,
game,
short form FPS. What the hell does that mean?
This looks like Super Hot, kind of. It looks kind of good.
Oh, I did see this, I think, actually. Then, so maybe I didn't.
Well, it's like missions where you have to go through and kind of eliminate.
Come on
guys
out,
real
you
quick.
big bitch. Yeah, this is a little super hottie. Yeah. Was this the one where like the black guy was like ranting about wasps or something?
I don't know if that was.
That was weird.
I remember that, and I don't really understand what that.
Yeah, I didn't understand what the hell it had to do with this.
I feel like it didn't relate to the trailer at all.
It
But anyways,
didn't.
Cataclysmo. This one, I think I popped. I think I popped this one. I don't know why I did.
I'm moving on.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to figure out what it was.
Wait, it's a survival RTS.
Yeah, but like the
that
game,
sounds retarded.
something about the gameplay looks specifically good. I don't
wait, hold
remember
on.
what it was.
Building inspired by Legos. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. And
Oh, I think this was the one where it's like it's not really like an RTS in the style that you know it. This is more of like a castle defense game. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm back on
And
board.
like the hordes come and you have to defend your castle.
God, holy shit! Do you remember that game that they talked about last year? And it was like, it was like a game where you built like a challenge room out of like cubes, and then like had your friends play it, and it looked like the dumbest shit. I never heard of it again. That's a great. I'm gonna give people credit for like trying new shit, but I tell you what, some of this shit is just slop. This looks fine, but man.
Yeah.
Anyway, level 0 extraction,
Okay, well, anyways.
multiplayer extraction horror game from Ukraine. Oh God.
Yeah, a lot of extraction horror going around.
This looks pretty. Yeah, deadly alien monsters. Yeah, no, I don't care.
It's definitely less novel than the other ones, but
Now, Battle Aces. This was the other Blizzard guys, right? I think.
Oh yeah, this is the one where they had like the cringe like esports panel on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole thing is like the game looks like a lot less base building and a lot more just like minion micro heavy, because it looks like the bases are kind of like static like locations,
Right.
that you can build at, like because they look very even, like the spacing looks very set, and it looks like much more of a focus on minion micro, which for people who like that, maybe they prefer that, but for me, when I play an RTS, I typically like when I have played RTSs, I kind of just like playing the campaign and playing it as if it's tower defense. So this doesn't really appeal to me, but.
Citizen Sleeper 2.
This looked like kind of
tabletop inspired sci-fi RPG. Oh.
The trailer looks shit, if I recall. Yeah, like a lot of sloppy characters.
I mean, I've seen yeah, I just don't even like the way this looks.
It gets worse, I think.
Yeah, what is going on here? Like, what kind of gameplay is this?
I don't know. I remember the first one. I never played it, but
Yeah, no, I'm out. I'm out. I don't care. I don't understand what I'm looking at, so I'm moving on. Turn-based tactics game Demon School has returned to the PC game yet again.
oh, it's the one with the satanic shit. Yeah.
Kind of cute character
Oh,
though.
God. Oh, he's cute, but like kind of like coded a certain way. I don't know.
I'm not reading it.
I think
Yeah, the gameplay looks retarded, so I'm
it looks.
passing.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do like
Oh,
kind of like
Unrailed
a
2.
retro...
Nice.
Unreal 2 actually looked pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Unrailed was a really good game, so. Oh, create your own maps, cool. I watched Selen play this game. She was suffering.
Really.
Yeah, she was not having a good time. Because Selen, like, she's good at like rest in peace.
Not a strategy player.
Not a strategy player, and gets frustrated very easily. Space Station 14. I'm gonna.
14.
I don't care. I don't care. Space Station
People were
14.
surprised that it got a trailer because it, like, why it was weird timing for it.
Yeah, but Space Station 13 was one of those things where like it's like Eve, not in gameplay, but in like myth, where people like would go on and on and on about like how great it was, and oh, there's all these, and then you would like hear the story. And it's like, oh, that sounds retarded and dumb. I don't care.
It's like that one fucking loser who was always going on about how they were a legendary like fucking Hellmoon player or whatever.
Oh God, who was that?
I don't know. I hope they killed.
It wasn't food, was it?
It wasn't food, and I don't think it was. Was it KBD or KDB?
No, this was like way earlier.
Oh well, I don't know.
It was no. It was that guy that was. Oh yeah, it was the guy that I thought KDB was. It was Alex's friend. Remember the weird guy that?
Yeah.
Y'all remember his name? You don't remember his name, but y'all remember him, right? He was Alex's
I just
friend.
remember hating this person.
No, I do
And-
remember. It was. And didn't he like rage out over a misunderstanding or something?
He like
during
hunted
a Space Station
squirrels
13
for like
session?
sustenance. Does it
I
ring
don't
any
know, but yeah,
bells?
I think
All right,
I know
anyway.
what you're talking about.
Whatever.
Unbeatable. Rocking. This one was like really cringe slop too. I think.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling. Oh,
Music illegal.
cute
in the
character.
game.
Cute character. Cute characters
Yeah,
though.
this is another one that went for an anime style, but then it was like it edged on clowny as the trailer went on, if I recall. It looked like it wanted to be girls band cry, but nobody's
Right.
girls band cry. except-
Nobody's girls band cry.
I think the conclusion we came to on this game would be it would probably be good if it was made by Japanese devs, but this is made by Western.
Yeah, it's like Western ones trying to co-opt the style.
Okay, that's fair. Odinfall. What is this? Twin stick shooter about Vikings. Okay, that's
it looks
okay.
kinda gay,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, it does. Why does it look
Well,
good?
no, I mean the first trailer. Okay, the gameplay looks fine. It looks a little bit like Nuclear Throne or whatever.
It looks fine to me. Wait.
Yeah, a lot of this twin-
That's
art
just a night elf. That's just a fucking night elf, dude.
Yeah,
What are we doing
there's
here?
There's only so many designs out there to go with. I
That's
guess.
true.
Oh, that's Gustav.
No, it's a night elf. That's fucking Illidan, dude.
Oh, it's Gustav the Ghost.
That's Malfurion, my brother. It's Malfurion with a gun. Yeah, this looks fine. Why did you?
Sure.
if you're gonna have a gun,
Well, I
you'd be a
just
better
I didn't like
character.
the art style during the cutscene bits, but
I don't think I've seen a
But-
cutscene yet.
like the little bits
The
with
very
like we we're
start.
just commenting on with the.
Oh, well, they're
with
just
the
kind
Miles
of
guy.
goofy, and like because even like the female character, like where was she? She looked.
Ugly.
Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Yeah, sure. A lot of twin stick stuff coming out.
Yeah, sure,
whatever.
looks good, fine. Core Keeper. Oh,
Keeper.
me and Capri played this game. It's actually kind of fun. It's like Stardew but underground ish, sort of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this
No,
is
that-
I'll watch VTubers play again.
This is
I
definitely.
have watched VTubers.
I was
play.
gonna say I'm pretty sure. Woo, this was Myth, right? No, not Myth. Council played this.
I
I'm
don't know.
pretty
I
sure.
watched fucking Vespo play it.
Well, I'm pretty sure Council played it as well. So, and nobody knows what Vespo is. So, Normal Room in Hell. We've already talked about that.
Yeah.
Extraction. I'm just gonna. I saw Extraction Shooter. I'm just gonna. Wait, hold on.
Half-Life throwback.
Yeah, hold on. Never mind. Let's take a look at this.
Let's just see
Oh,
what-
Scandinavia. Oh, the Distraction Shooter in Scandinavia. It's got the bear. Okay, this.
Oh, This is the
Oh,
one
if
that
it's
has
an
all the
extraction
animals.
shooter, it's inherently bad.
Yeah,
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
agree.
I think this trailer had a lot of like animals attacking people or something.
What is Scandinavia?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Yeah, I saw that.
Drug Dealer Sim 2?
There's a first one. I didn't.
That's kind of
one that I
funny,
did
but
not
that's also sinful behavior, so don't do that.
Yeah.
Zero Sievert shared a trailer with us showing off looting and shooting in the tense apocalyptic Zakov City. After
This is
spending
like
time,
Tarkov, but like top down or something.
it looked like I thought. So it's not a video. It's just this screenshot. But from the screenshot, I thought you were driving the train. I was like, yeah, but no, it's not. It's not. I don't care anymore. The Deadly Path over otherworldly management game, card based resources to expand your operations. Ascend a grisly deities. You know, what does that mean?
Like,
What is this? Is this the gameplay?
This is like
Just a
some
bunch-
deep card autism. Is what it
Yeah,
looks
this
like.
is. I'm passing. I'm executive decision.
Yeah.
Inoculatus.
This might have
Hey.
been the segment where I kind of zoned out a little bit. I think I kind of
Dripping pink
But,
Y2K girly pop retro inspired. That's way too many words.
it sounds gay, but actually the aesthetic in the screenshot looks.
It does
kinda
look. Yeah, I
interesting.
like
I don't know.
Inferni, Hope and Fear, first deck builder battle royale.
Wait, was this the one that had the? No, I thought the. I don't know. Maybe there's. No, this is a battle royale. Okay,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
thought.
That kind of works. I feel like that kind of works actually. I won't play it because I hate card games. But
Wait, so it's like the characters are static and they just like deck build and
Yeah.
kill each other. Okay.
yeah.
Death Sprint 66.
Listen, I'll
This one
say
looked okay. This
I'll
Death
say
Sprint
it.
66. Oh.
We're getting to the point of getting card swap.
Come on. Card slop.
People,
Good stuff.
there have been at least 5 games that I've seen so far in this whole show that have been they've
Is
had
this-
cards in them as a gimmick.
This
or
is
they'll add-
F-Zero. This game here. What is this called?
It's like F-Zero
Yeah.
on foot. Yeah.
It's F-Zero on foot.
It kind of looks fun.
It doesn't
though.
look
This
bad. no.
reminds me of that one like 2D game of a very
Yeah.
similar genre that came out.
Well, what I like
Speed
in that
runners.
trailer was like the characters would run into laser grids and like get torn apart and shit. It was fun.
Yeah, that's very basic.
This
Oh, this is gay.
this looks gay.
This
Yeah,
oh,
no,
this
yeah.
This one looked really bad. It's like diverse cast that like does gay shit during the day and then at night like does like drifting or something on an island.
Yeah,
It's
no,
really
I don't
stupid.
care. And then there was an NDIO
Let's see. There's
I'll see.
okay. Cat Quest
Forgotten
is next.
Seas. Wait, Forgotten Seas is out, isn't it? It's been out. Yeah, it's been out since like. Oh.
Ooh, there is a good game coming.
Oh
up.
no. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, I remember this. I played this demo. It was. Did I play this demo? Yeah, I played this demo. It was all right.
Anyways,
Moon Mystery.
the-
Moon's Haunted. So the famous meme. Upcoming FPS Moon Mystery. That sounds cool. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. Beat 'em up. Okay. Everhome. No. If I see Cozy, I'm skipping. Are we okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah. Shell. What?
No, go on.
Oh, I was like, are you gonna push back on that?
No. I was
Real?
just trying to read something.
Okay. Shell Runner, isometric, PvE, tactical extract. No, if I see extraction, I'm skipping to. Renaissance
these are that
Kingdom
good.
Wars. Yeah, I'm just moving on. Debtors Club.
Cat Quest 3. I don't know.
Okay, that actually sounds
Cat
kind of
Quest is
cool.
supposed to be.
Debtors Club puts you in command of a small army of lazy bureaucrats, cheap thugs, and corrupt officials as you attempt to squeeze all the money you can out of a failing city's debtors. Huh? Well, you mean the United States?
Yeah.
Get him. Okay. I'm not watching the Cat Quest. Sorry. The
Yeah,
Crush
Crush
House.
House, go-
This sounds so
No.
gay.
Oh my god.
This sounds so gay. Wait, hold on. Let's check her bookshelf. What do we got back here? Oh shit, it's mirrored. I see
Blame.
I see Blam.
Yeah.
That's good. But I can't read the rest because they're mirrored. I think I see some of the founding fathers, so that's kind of based. Okay. This bitch might be okay.
Okay, let's just see the gameplay.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
see the gameplay.
Oh, okay. So when they said pastel, they weren't lying.
Oh, no, okay. So actually, this is one that's like I think Alex described this as a fish tank like game or something.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
like you're doing like a reality show of a bunch of like retard like people having romances and shit in this like house or something.
Okay, I don't hate this actually. This is kind of funny, and they like
Yeah, it could be silly.
It feels very Simsy too. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this. Wait, what did that say?
Fish freaks.
No, there was a bit of dialogue on the screen. Oh, take a gander. I thought it said gender. I was like, what? Okay, take a gender at this. What the hell is
there's
that?
like a chat thing that appears in the corner. Yeah.
Okay,
that's
that's
like chat's reaction.
That's cool. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, is this real?
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm actually gonna find that. Go Town. May have a run downtown, bringing the place back to life and persuading tourists. Blah blah blah.
Oh, so like gentrification simulator.
Oh
Okay.
no, Cal Arts art style. Nope, we're moving on.
Oh.
Yeah, Star
Yeah.
Trucker.
This game fucks. This game
I
looks
played
great.
a little bit of this. I played the demo. It's not bad. It's really not. It's a little.
It looks really cool.
The controlling it felt a little janky, but I feel like it might have been something.
So does like Truck Simulator.
Yeah, I feel like it was one of those things. Like once you got the hang of it, though, it'd be really fun. Yeah, no, it was. I remember playing this, and it was pretty fun actually. It was not bad, and it didn't take itself
Space
super.
Truck Sim does not make me upset.
Yeah, it does. It didn't
idea.
take itself super seriously either, so it was decent.
Yeah.
Escape from Tarkov.
cringe.
Wait, what? Oh, new
Some
content.
of those
Okay.
things are like they drop a new update or something.
Splody platformer that does away with the
Oh.
jump button.
Is this? No, this is not the one I'm thinking of.
Your little wizard will chuck explosive potions at the wall to propel themselves through a hell. Okay, that's an interesting twist on like the
fun
meat.
gimmick.
It's like the Meat Boy thing, right? Like
Yeah,
We're gonna
it's the classic like.
Oh, that reminds
here's
me.
your 2D platformer, but we have a new twist.
when
That's
is SGDQ 2024? Oh, end of the month. Okay.
Yeah, that would be like a GDQ game for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly why I looked that up. I was like, this is like something I'd see at HDQ. Fun fact, actually, Meat Boy 2014 run, or was it 2013? No, it was 2014. The Meat Boy 2014 run on SGDQ had a shout out from a little man called the Commissar, if anyone remembers that.
Oh.
Yeah. Flintlock, yeah, we talked about it in the other one. 83.
Never heard of him.
Welcome
83
to the alternate universe where
the Cold War.
Oh,
Boomer
multiplayer.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, hold on, let's see. Let's see what the game looks like.
I mean, it looks like a shooter.
I just wasn't. Yeah. I feel like for some reason people were excited about this one. I don't remember why.
That looked janky as hell. This looks. Oh, this looks so cheap. This looks so cheap. Like the animations aren't even in 30 FPS.
Yeah.
I think they're like 20 maybe. Yeah, no, this is.
I don't know why people. Were
This looks. Because we don't have time to get into that. Mullet
Love,
Mad
yeah.
Jack, let's go. Another 80s anime inspired. Oh, did I play this? I played this. This is not bad actually. It's harder than it looks. It's like one of those games that kind of prides itself on being difficult, but it's very interesting. It's fast paced. It's fun, definitely. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Generation Exile.
This is the second instance of solar punk I've seen on this list. What is?
Yeah.
what's
Solar
going on
Punk
here?
City Builder about humanity alive on a colony ship.
Oh, so I think the idea when the dev was talking about this game was like a city builder where like resources
Ugh,
are limited,
that-
so you have to like shuffle shit around and you can't just like keep.
That woman's face did not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back. And from this shot, she looks fine. It's just like it's just an older woman. She's like 40 something, so that's probably fine.
Tag love, whatever.
In fact, these people, if I unmute, I'm gonna bet these people are French. Nope,
Probably. Oh,
they're not actually.
Bird.
Bird. Big Bird game.
Took a picture of a bird earlier.
Yeah, this
That was a
looks,
big bird,
this
yeah.
this is definitely like a climate commentary. So we're moving on. Rekka,
Yeah, that's cringe.
cute witch.
Cute witch. Little action.
Oh, a little Baba Yaga action going on here. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh
the
shit! You can
walking
just straight up build a Baba Yaga, or whatever her house was called. I don't actually know.
house.
I'm just gonna call.
That's what they called it.
I'm just gonna call it a. I'm gonna
Oh,
call
yeah,
it
this
a
is one
Baba
where
Yaga.
it's like a survival sim game, but you use like,
Nope.
magic to cut trees and
She's
shit.
black.
Yeah. Well,
Blueprints continues long tradition of estranged relatives leaving dangerous mysteries to their descendants. Oh, which in this case is a mansion you have to build room by room. Architectural strategy game. Interesting. Do would we consider this card?
It has like the kind of like in essence it's abstracted. It's kind of a card type thing.
It's a little Etrian Odyssey too, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
You were a big Etrian Odyssey guy back in the day.
Yeah.
Big Etrian Odyssey. Yeah. Loki Digital. Word puzzling. Oh, that looks. Oh, is that the game? Yeah, it's the game. I don't care. I'm moving on.
It's like, yeah, it's like fucking Sudoku or something. What?
Tactical Breach Wizards. Okay.
This one looks kind of good, actually. Apparently, this has had a demo for a while. It's like a tactical game, but they also have wizard powers.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, all right. We'll let them have that one. That's fun. I like that. I actually like, and you don't see that a lot, right? Where like because like the aesthetic of the characters is like very modern, right? Mm-hmm. But they're still like magical at their core. I think like a modern magical thing is something that doesn't get used a lot. And I like it. Aloft, crafting survival genre. Oh, this looks like shit.
Oh, this is the one that's like in the air. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. We're rapid firing these at this point. Screenbound.
Screenbound actually looks a little interesting.
Side-scrolling
platformer.
Game Boy like handheld in front of your face.
If you go further in the trailer, you'll see it. It's like you play a 2D platformer in a 3D platformer world, and like the actions on one screen are reflected on the other, but like in different.
Okay. Yeah.
Like how it actually feels to play, I'm not sure yet, but it seems like it's meant to represent your actions in the 3D world.
I'm not certain about this one.
It really depends on how deep the system here actually is and how intuitive it is, you know, like because
I don't know this. That's a pass for me. Hollow Galactic Cozy. Nope. Still Wakes the Deep. Next time we got to look at introduce a creepy metal sculpture. Oh, a little clavo shit. So we're out on an oil rig. Okay, it's a more realistic looking thing. I'm slightly on board. Okay, when does it get spooky? Because right now he's just walking around an oil derrick. Oh, shit, he just fell off. Oh, shit, that guy. Oh, okay. Biological body horror on an oil rig. Okay, yep.
That's kind of spooky.
Yep. I don't hate it. I mean, I won't play it because I don't play horror games, but...
Yeah, but this, being on an oil rig is definitely a spooky place to be.
You know what this actually... What was that underwater horror game?
Oh... The one that did really well.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a little bit like that.
The one where it was like androids or something, and
yeah.
A lot of the themes are like about self-awareness or
yeah.
I don't remember the name, but
Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. Set in 1980 in Walton City, Texas. The outbreak has overwhelmed the town and fighting off zombies. Oh God! Shut the fuck up! Scroller. I'm so tired of zombie games. I thought they were gone for a while. Now they're fucking back.
It is weird that's coming back because I don't feel like that was.
Check out the reveal trailer for Streets of Fortuna. You start your life in this heavily simulated sandbox RPG. Okay. But you want to keep an eye on this. Ooh, a bit of a collaboration from Dwarf Fortress Core. Oh, okay.
It's like a deep immersive sim type thing, but
procedural city. So the city, it looks a little Roman. Is that what we're going for here? Greek, Romanish, some sort of vaguely Mediterranean thing. I mean, I could see this. This appeals to a very specific brand of autism.
Like,
certainly,
like it really kind of like people who are into immersive sims, or maybe people who liked like for example Baldur's Gate 3 type shit. Like if they want to get like a deeper version of that, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I bet Alex beat his dick like it owed him money to this thing.
He did pop.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, shocker. Yeah. Grit and Valor, 1949, real-time tactics romp that's evoking a lot of cracking games like Into the Breach, Iron Hole. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a big mech thing. Interesting. I mean, that's interesting, but that's just not my style of game, so.
Yeah.
Rise of the
like a cool
Mixer
approximation
cringe.
of tabletop stuff, like
Oh
actual
yeah,
physical
yeah, yeah,
tabletop
yeah,
stuff,
yeah, yeah.
but let's see, Rise of the Golden Idol. Case
Sequel
one,
to
however.
the case, yeah, showing off its
Heard
new
that
70s
one.
setting. Puzzle. It's a puzzle game.
Puzzle game.
The style is interesting. Oh, so it's like a word game. Hard pass. Every day we fight, you take charge of a group of civilians caught in an alien invasion Groundhog Day. Thanks to some strength. Oh, okay.
This one might. Was
Is this a little XCOM-y?
Yeah, this is like XCOM with time travel antics or something. I think.
Okay. Again, not my genre, but I could
XCOM
see.
is like a game that I would like, but I never really picked up and played. So
I just it's
Tales
Tales of Seikyu.
Japslop?
Yeah, maybe. Cozy farming. Wait, cozy framing MPG. Did they mean farming? Is that a typo?
Well, I don't know. Let's
I know.
framing stuff.
So I know I said I was gonna skip everything that said cozy, but this is Cozy Japan, so we're gonna watch it.
Cozy Japan, and it might be like maybe it's like
Okay, this I wouldn't call this cozy actually. This is actually interesting.
kind of heavily japped out actually.
It's heavily japped out. Oh, this is actually, I don't hate this. Oh, can you romance the yokai? You want to romance the bird lady?
Otter guy.
Yeah.
Like a Tingu.
The bird lady. Oh yeah, Tingu. That's what they're called. I don't hate this actually at all. That doesn't look bad at all. Island of
Now we
Winds.
have an Iceland game. Another.
We're going to
Scandinavian
Iceland. You
swap.
play as Brynhildir, Balance Keeper. There's stealth and puzzles. And
What's going on here?
this looks like shit. You see a lot of these games like this, and it's like, yeah, but then you get into it, it's just like it's some shit they threw together with like maybe a couple of original assets in the Unreal Engine. It's like, I'm good. Airframe Ultra, circuit racing. Okay. Jet bikes. Okay. Oh shit, and it's like late era. It's like late era PS1 graphics too. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this arena fighting aspect, but the racing part was interesting.
Oh, you can get off your bike and just fucking swing at them. Okay.
That is fun. Yeah. Okay. I don't think this is really.
It's a good. Even if I don't play it, I'll say this looks unique.
Like I said, the racing part looks really fun, but like the arena based stuff, I'm just like, I don't know. So it's weird that they're trying to like it's both. Stormforge.
Stormforge is apparently not the same as the RTS earlier. Even though they both start with Storm.
Yeah, probably change that name actually. Interesting art style. What do we call that?
It looks a little.
It's
actually,
like
according to the description, this is almost like a Valheim like or something.
Oh, it is. Look at that.
Wise.
Yeah, it's like a cell shaded, like a comic booky cell shaded Valheim with what looks like way more diverse biomes though. More diverse.
I think they're way more diverse people.
Yeah, certainly. But they not in like a clowny way, in a way that I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, here's the thing. We're gonna go back to it, right? Like, diversity. I don't give a shit, right? Like, I do not give a shit. Stop making them ugly, right? Like, go back to that other game we were talking about. The whatever you were talking about, the three quirky like diverse witches or whatever. I don't even know if they were witches, but it's like. One of the main characters was literally like this black bitch with green hair and a witch hat. Like, that's just fuck her. But like this dude, like check out the fucking black dude. He's like, dude, like it's like watching fucking Tolson at work here, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, sure, why not? Yeah, he looks cool. I bet he is cool. Yeah. And then
he's got the white hair. Like he's clearly a fantasy thing. You know.
Yeah,
like, so
yeah.
It's not like.
I again. 1,000th time. It's not diversity I hate, it's ugly people I hate. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Dead Cells dev, super fast-paced action game,
Similar
wind
to
blown.
Pikmin, huh?
Wait, what did it say?
This in a way similar way to Pikmin, you fight proxy wars in Worship, in your followers as foot soldiers attack the enemy. Worship doesn't have a release. Wait, they put the wrong description.
Oh.
Okay, so Windblown is just the Dead Cells thing. So it's like a platformer thing. Worship is the game below, and they put the description above it or something.
Oh, okay.
So this actually sounds a little interesting though.
So yeah, so that looks fine. I don't. Oh, okay. So it's like Pikmin but black and white, like drawn.
Yeah, and you like run a cult or something.
And yeah, it's a cult.
Your Pikmin?
Okay, I probably won't play it because cults are evil, but
yeah,
sure.
But I mean, I guess it's a novel concept.
Gunboat God. Let's see, pilot of a constantly endangered gunboat, survived through hundreds of challenges and other weird monsters. Won't be out for a couple of years. What, dude? Fucking look at this thing. What? You could crank this out in a weekend. Why'd I have to wait 2 years for it?
Well, let's see if we get some actual gameplay.
You want me to wait like years for this? Looks like shit.
Okay, this is like a twin stick bullshit game.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Oh, and that was the end.
Well, yeah, good thing that's the last one. So.
Huh. Okay.
There's some okay looking games in there.
I definitely saw a good many things I'm excited for. I know I wish listed a good number of things. Let me see if I can pull up here, sort by date added. Yeah, so Phantom Line, I added that. Fumes, Among the Wild. Yeah, there was a couple of others here that I didn't see on anything else. So there was Anotria, the last song. I don't know if we talked about that. That was a Souls-like, but it was like Spanish coded, like Spain.
I think that one looked good. Italian.
Italian.
It was Italian.
Whatever. Oh yeah, inspired by Italian folklore. Yeah, this looked cool. It's by Jayama Games.
This is the one I added Devin with and told him to play the demo and tell us how it was.
Oh yeah.
And let me guess, you didn't do that.
Anotria. Yeah. I'll watch the trailer again because I don't know if I remember.
And then the other game I had wishlisted was Once Human, a multiplayer open world survivor game set in a strange post-apocalyptic future. Unite your friends to. Why did I wishlist this? This looks like.
You're gay.
This looks like shit. Why did I wishlist this? I don't know.
I think there was some like a trailer for it that looked pretty good, if I recall. I remember that name.
Oh, and it releases in like less than a month. Let me see here. I got this video open playing. Take a look at this. Discover a vast open world. I have no idea why I wishlisted this, honestly.
Some of the combat that I saw looked a little interesting. There's like dimensional stuff, a little clavo.
I think this is the one that you said was kind of like. I think we concluded this was like a Division-like game.
Oh, maybe that was it.
It's like Division plus.
Yeah. Okay.
Sim stuff.
This doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
I still don't remember wishlisting it, but I apparently did. So.
I remember you popping for it when it was just us in the call.
Well, here's what we can do. We can fucking go over here and type Once Human, and pops up me linking it. Okay, so yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, you popped in voice.
All right, we weren't in voice stuff.
Just
We were in voice.
No, we weren't, because I was playing Stardew with Lottie. We weren't. I would not. I was playing Stardew with Lottie over in the photography Discord.
No, we were. We
were not. We were 100% not. I will. No.
We were 100%.
We were not in voice. Nope.
Heavily in voice for that game.
I might have popped, but I was not in voice. I know for a fact.
You were. No, you were there with me in voice.
No, literally, because if I scroll up, we were talking about it, and I said, yeah. So we just, we doing a duo stream or just watch for fun. So let's just watch for fun, and because you got in voice, I didn't.
No, we all got in voice.
Devin wasn't even here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we all, as in you and me.
No. All right. Okay. All right. We're doing this.
He's kind of spitting.
This is Italian denial.
We're doing this.
He's kind of spitting.
He's kind of spitting. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, some good looking stuff. Looking forward to it.
Oh shit! The sync's been on for like an hour.
Oh, did you turn on the sync for the yeah?
Well,
we have a water filter thing, and we have to fill it up.
Oh, right. Well, listen. We learned a lot tonight.
We didn't learn what we had for food this week.
Do we have time for food chat?
Midnight. I'm not doing that.
We don't have time for food chat,
No,
dude.
we could do it really quick.
Let's do food chat Friday. Let's do food chat Friday.
No, let's just get it out of the way. We can't just have a show that's entirely talking about fucking video games. That's
We
gay.
didn't. We talked about
Beefs.
We talked about
And then-
WoW, and that's just a video game. Yeah, okay.
Jesus.
All right. What the,
Well, look, we'll just go through our week really
5
quick.
minutes.
I refuse to talk about my food.
You have 5 minutes. You have 5
had, like,
minutes.
2 things
You have
this
5
week.
minutes.
You
You
had,
have
like, 2
5
things.
minutes. Start talking.
No,
You have
I'm
5
not
minutes. You have less than 5
Okay.
minutes now.
Look, this week we when I went out this week, I went to where'd I go before?
Look, you don't even know what you did for food this week.
Hold on. Okay, where did I go before
This is embarrassing.
TC Grill? What was I doing that day?
Oh my lord.
What are you doing, dude?
You guys should know this stuff. I don't remember what I do.
My brother in Christ, you went to the fucking mall.
I had hamburgers
went
and
to the
I had
mall.
hamburgers and fries, by the way. So there's my segment out of the way.
Okay. Well, there you go. Okay. So, yeah, Friday I went to the mall, right? And I did the whole finishing my shopping and looking at the car show thing, right? Before our Friday show. And on the way back, I got TC Grill for a second time and we tried their tendies, which were very good. Exceptional tendies. I know Tony's not gonna talk about his food, but I know he agrees. We're retarded for not having more TC Grill sooner in our lives. We didn't try it until very recently, but the burger and the tendies are both very good. Well, the rest of the week I've had some dogs, some sandwiches.
Man, I tell
But
you
then
what.
today I went.
Let's address what happened after the show last week
What happened after
regarding
the show?
dogs. I went over to the Loves.
Yeah, what came with that?
Oh, you don't remember that?
Was it empty?
So- No. So I go over. I love Loves
Nope.
truck stop. Got great glizzies. I went over there and I got my usual, which is the jalapeno cheddar. Right. I like it because it's not like, even though it's jalapeno, it's not hot. Right. It's not. It's just it's got the jalapeno taste and a little bit of heat, but not a lot. Not an over. Not this one. Not this one. This one was on fucking fire. And I don't know why. And it sucked because, I wasn't spiritually prepared, but I wasn't physically prepared either. Because all I had was I had a bottle of water with me. I didn't have anything to really quench that fire. And it was rough. Halfway between there and my house.
Glass of milk.
Yeah, a nice ice cold glass of milk. And just I'm suffering with every bite. I keep eating, of course, because, I paid for it. I'm eating it. So that's my food chat.
I see. So you had a dog incident.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of my dogs had chili cheese, some didn't.
I had chili cheese on mine. It was very good. What did I do? I feel like I did something interesting. Oh, we did sketty and meatballs Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did up my meatballs, which is like 75% Italian sausage, 25% ground beef, a little bit of breadcrumbs, throw an egg in there, good shit.
75% Italian sausage, very bold.
Isn't?
That's a pretty standard recipe, although
Yeah.
I'm the type of to do all beef and then just Italian sausage is also in the.
I mean,
Within
50-50
sauce.
is also a good one too. I just kind of went with what I had, but 75-25 is also good because you get more. Like Italian sausage, when it cooks, it's more firm and cohesive. And I like I don't like my meatball to just fall apart. I like a good resistance in my meatball, right? So that was delicious. Little side salad with it. Hey, been making my own croutons lately, boys. Good shit. Good shit. So
Yeah.
it's a great way, like if you have bread that's like about to go, just turn it into croutons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's also a good way to handle bread that's about to go is you can just freeze it.
That's getting your money's worth. Well, that's getting your money's worth right there. I do a lot of croutons. Big salad guy.
Really, big crouton guy.
Big salad.
I'm glad you mentioned salad actually because I had forgotten about this, but on Saturday because I was up early enough and they have kind of limited hours. We decided to go try subs and such, right?
Right.
I got a large 12-inch Italian sub. It was good. It's fine. But I didn't eat it there. I saved that for a later meal because I also tacked on their, when you order a sandwich, you can tack it on for $4.99 or whatever, just their all-you-can-eat salad bar. And I gotta tell you, the dream of Soup Plantation is alive at Subs and Such.
Oh,
They have
really?
almost they have a lot of the same stuff. Like, I mean, obviously they don't have all the fun soup noodle pastry shit that Soup Plantation had, which is part of the experience. But as far as the salad bar goes, they have most of the stuff Soup Plantation had, including the dressings. Certain toppings I like. Like I like having actually noodles in my salads. It's like a fun topping for texture. They have that. They have
Oh, this isn't a chain, huh?
No. This is like just a local place. And they get pretty
Okay.
busy too. And what was I gonna say? They do like sunflower seeds, which sunflower seeds are my go-to kind of crunchy in these types
Yeah.
of salads. Actually, I like sunflower seeds. I like they have bacon bits, chopped ham, and eggs, which is pretty solid offering set of like protein offerings for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. In my
Hey,
opinion.
shout
So,
out to Closed on Sundays though. Based.
yeah, that's why we want to start it, because I think more often we go out on Sunday for whatever reason, but this time it was like, well, we have to go out today. And just in
Damn.
general, yeah.
10
I
bucks
went-
for that all you can eat salad bar? That's not terrible.
and it's cheaper if you add it to something else. You see, there's the $4.99 for just this salad bar or soup for $4.99 if you already order a sandwich.
Oh.
It's actually cheaper to go there, get a 3-inch sub, and then add that to it than it is to buy the salad bar itself. So,
and you know that, yeah, that's like, that's not a bad call.
well, and like I said, you can go with the strategy of get a sandwich that you want later tomorrow or something, and then go in on the salad bar while you're there, right?
That's
all
the
you can
play. That's the play.
Right, 'cause why fill up on the thing that it will keep
Right.
when you can't take the salad bar with you?
That's
eat
the
just the salad bar.
play. Yeah.
Naturally, Tony was stuck there waiting for me because I had like two giant like Goku plates of salad, and he had just a sandwich. But I got my money's worth, is all I'm saying.
You always
It
do.
was-
You always do.
Oh yeah, at a salad bar, I go in on a salad bar. It was great. Anyways,
Yeah, he didn't eat a salad, by the way. This was not a salad that he was eating.
okay, it has a lot of toppings on it, but there was lettuce in there, and it wasn't all just like goy slopping. I mean, I put cheese in the protein and stuff and dressing, but like I do a good amount of veggies.
Listen, my man, you ate 2,000 calories of a quote unquote salad bar.
Okay, but it was
Yes, that's-
greens. I had beets in there. I had
Okay,
carrots, I
beets
had
are
olives.
very good for you, by the way.
Yeah, I had a lot of actual veg in there. It wasn't just goy slop stuff. Yeah, it gets messy, but the thing is, Tony will see whatever I eat as goy slop because I'm a big mixed food guy, and he's not a big mixed food guy, right? Like, I like a variety of things in my meal. Just how I am.
You like
know?
a diverse meal, is what you're saying.
Right. The whole joy of salad is I get so many different flavors and textures, right? Like that's the joy of the salad.
Would you, in fact, even then say that you like your meals as a bit of a melting pot?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like my meals are kind of like the ESG slop of food, actually. 'Cause
Listen,
they're
all I'm
diverse.
saying is it sounds like if they put fucking bug protein in there, you'd be slobbering all over it to maximize.
Why would I do that when there's other proteins that they have though?
Because you're not maximizing your value if you don't have it all.
Well, the thing is, when it's all you can eat, you're not. It's like
I don't know, I don't
it's a
know.
choose your own adventure thing, and you have finite stomach space, so you actually have to optimize for the best ingredients, not just any ingredient.
Yeah, but you added
Um,
fucking noodles.
Yeah, the noodles are a critical textural component to a Soup Plantation style salad. Okay, as are the olives and the copious mushrooms as well. The classic Soup Plantation play.
Well, I tell you what. Listen, this is a great conversation. If you want to,
Double
in
the
fact,
time limit.
yeah, if you want to hear more of this great conversation,
Let me just finish. There's
God
one
damn
other thing.
it.
There's one other thing.
sorry,
There's
God,
literally multiple other things.
we're
No, it's-
literally over time, and we started an hour late. It is
We're
11:10,
fine.
my
We're
brother in
fine.
Christ.
We're fine. You're gonna be up for hours. Tony's the one who's going to bed. You're gonna be up for hours. I don't know what you're complaining about. Anyways, we had the TC's Grill, we have the sub and such, and then today I went up to Farragut. I had to do some stuff up there. I went and tried the Sticky Rice Cafe. I tried the pork belly lab, which is also known as larb. It's a very it's kind of an adventurous food to eat because it's very strongly flavored with a lot of aromatics and like fish sauce and stuff. It's good. And then I also got a boba there. She gave me like a tiramisu boba, which is pretty good. because I asked just to be surprised or whatever. And after going to the UT campus on the way back, we got Wendy's, who, as we said at the start of the show, kind of complicates some things, but just the usual burger slop stack, nuggies, and so on, boogie bags. So pretty full week of eating for us. Tony has kept his commitment to not speaking on any of it, so
Based.
I will not request his input here. But yeah, good week for food.
All right. Well, if you want to hear more great takes like this, Friday night, 10 Eastern, we'll be back with the Reactards. Got a pretty beefy show, I think. I really don't know. I haven't looked. But we'll learn on the show.
You didn't even make a rundown for this week, so.
Well, we'll get there. Here's the thing about the Reactards. You can't see it. You can't see it, but I'm like motioning, pulling a gun out of a holster quickly from the hip, baby, from the hip, right? Like rundown, news items we got to do. Nah, we're just gonna jive. We're just gonna jive. In fact, I will say this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and I don't know if I want to. We may soft debut it tomorrow night, but Friday, if we don't really have anything big to talk about, we might have a special, like, we might make it different, because the Reactards isn't supposed to be strictly like this. It's a show where we can do more like open-ended stuff, and we don't have to be as structured, right? I'm just saying, like, that monkey thing we've been talking about. Maybe we bring it to the show. Maybe I debut that new character. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. Listen, what did we learn on the show tonight, boys?
I learned that you guys are way more interested in indie slop games than I give a shit about.
I mean, I'm not probably gonna play any of them, to be honest.
Well, let me say this. I'm interested in them because they branch out. It's more than just what you're gonna like, just the basic shit over and over again. And I like them trying. Like you said, I'm probably not gonna play it, but that's fine. I'm just glad someone's trying it.
Yeah.
What'd you learn, Devin?
I learned that what's this game? This human game that you wishlisted this game to be human or whatever, and you didn't even know. You didn't even
Human.
I learned that Tony is a fucking liar. Because he's trying to gaslight me into thinking I was in voice chat when I know I wasn't.
You were.
I was not. I was in photography Discord playing Stardew with Lottie because I was talking about it to Lottie and she didn't give a shit. Because she kept asking, like, why are you laughing? And I went, oh, there was something. She's like, oh, okay, shut up, I don't care. I was like, oh, okay.
I see what's happening here. See, there was a dragon break, and Tay was in multiple places at once.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I am dragging these nuts across your face. Anyway, we'll be back Friday night with the Reactards at 10 Eastern. We might film Pancake Primetime after that? Question mark? Because I think you and I both have a good bit of photos to talk about, I think.
Well,
you've got the car show stuff and some other stuff. The UT. I don't know how much you took it. Were you just taking phone pics at UT today?
No, I did actual camera.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's talk. We got some news as well. I think we got a good bit for the show for that one. I think we're gonna focus more on that one. Just kind of like, oh, that's like a VOD thing. Don't worry about it being the live aspect of it too much. I think because I don't know how interesting a photography show is to watch live. So that's definitely
more or less interesting than what we do here. To be honest, it just depends on who's watching.
I think this is way more interesting.
I don't know. I mean, if it was me, I'd be more likely to go listen to the photography show that I would.
Well, yeah, but that's because we're diehard photographers.
Sure.
And I envision the photography thing being a little more serious.
Well, it's weird because you're
gay.
Yeah, and you're not a very serious guy, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Amongst the three of us, I'm the most serious person here.
You're the most silly little lad.
No, Tony's the silliest little lad.
Yeah.
Tony's the silly one, right? I'm the stoic.
How dare you?
And Devin, you're kind of like the slutty one, yeah. Okay, sure go with that. You're the slutty one, yeah. All right, well, I was gonna say someone say something stupid and let's get out of there, but I feel like that was it right there. So All right. See
Yep.
you on Friday night.
Beefy bottoms.
Nope. I'm not doing that.